I've been on the road, I've been doing shows. Now we eating steak, remember sleeping on the floor. We stillin' at the gas station when the time was cold. In the kitchen, hot, still tryna flip it out the stove. Rockin' fake J's, praying that nobody know. Watch them take my dog away, it was way too hard to stay composed. Fight to see the light of day, all this blood on my clothes. I was tired every day, green light, it's time to go. I don't wanna live life fast or die too young. Die too young. 100 miles per hour, I might crash, cause the good die young. Yeah, the good die young. Push it to the limit, I can't go no more. Red light, no way, I'm coming back home. Long dirt road, all on my own. I'ma be the greatest, write my name in the stone. Write my name in the stone. Yeah, I'm coming back home. Yeah, I'm coming back home. Write my name in the stone. Cause I'm coming back home. Cause I'm coming back home. Right back where I left because I know my people needed me. Diamond in the rough, I don't know what it is they see in me. Go down as a legend in my city cause we beat the streets. Trying to spread the wealth around the block, no I can't keep from me. Told me I should leave. I see the bigger picture and it's way bigger than me. Can't be living like a king, but my people need to eat. If I got it, then you got it, we gon' get back on our feet. And I put that on me. I don't wanna live life fast or die too young. Or die too young. 100 miles per hour might crash cause good die young. Yeah, but here I come. Push it to the limit, I can't go no more. Red light, no way, I'm coming back home. Long dirt road, all on my own. I'ma be the greatest, write my name in the stone. Write my name in the stone. Yeah, I'm coming back home. Yeah, I'm coming back home. Write my name in the stone. Cause I'm coming back home. Cause I'm coming back home. I'm coming back home. I'm coming back home. Y'all coming back home. Y'all coming back home. I'm coming back home. Y'all coming back. Push it to the limit, I can't go no more. Red light, no way, I'm coming back home. Long dirt road, all on my own. I'ma be the greatest, write my name in the stone. Write my name in the stone. Yeah, I'm coming back home. Yeah, I'm coming back home. Write my name in the stone. Cause I'm coming back home. Yeah, I'm coming back home. Write my name in the stone. Cause I'm coming back home. Yeah, I'm coming back home.
Here we go, at the top of the class on a roll. And it's time to run it up, yeah you know. Maxed out, put the pedal to the floor. Ayy, on the road, here we go, here we go. Yeah, we winning by a landslide. Never see me coming, I'm a landmine. Yeah, I ain't taking orders in command like. Yeah, you about to see me on demand like. You know on demand. If you ain't know, you about to understand. Yeah, I got the too extreme, you ain't seen it like that, yeah. And it's the dream, and we coming for the bag. Yeah, and we ain't never going back now. Future expedited, now we on the fast track now. They won't lend a hand, now they see us on the map now. It's time to act out. Here we go, at the top of the class on a roll. And it's time to run it up, yeah, you know. Maxed out, put the pedal to the floor. Hey, on the roll, here we go, yeah. At the top of the class on a roll. Hey, and it's time to run it up, yeah, you know. Yeah, maxed out, put the pedal to the floor. Yeah, on the roll, here we go, here we go. Here we go, at the top of the class on a roll. And it's time to run it up, yeah, you know. Maxed out, put the pedal to the floor. Hey, on the roll, here we go, yeah. At the top of the class on a roll. Hey, and it's time to run it up, yeah, you know. Yeah, maxed out, put the pedal to the floor. Yeah, on the roll, here we go, here we go. Here we go. On a roll, here we go.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Frankie Candles live stream every single weekday from here on out, right here at 5:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. What is going on, CandleMafia? Thank you all for tuning in to tonight's live stream and spending your precious time with me, Frankie Candles, and the CandleMafia to do some TA on this thing they call Bitcoin, which, guys, surprisingly, is basically sitting right where we left it. Now, obviously, guys, before I get into this live stream, obviously, I have not been live for quite a few days. As you guys know, I'm not really going to talk about this right now. If you guys are wondering what was going on, please check my Twitter. I put a whole thread out there explaining exactly what was going on. You guys now know, just to make the actual announcement, I am going to be given 100% of my channel in the Frankie Candles company. And you can check out my Twitter for more details on that. Guys, this past week was one of the hardest weeks I've ever had in my life. I've made some seriously hard decisions this week. And it got a little dark for a little bit. And I just want to really quickly, before we jump in here, like I said, I do not really want to talk about this very much. But really quick, I know I say this all the time, and I almost wish I hadn't said it so much in the past because I really want it to hit hard right now. But I really just, you know, I put tweets out, I put messages in the Discord, but I just want to talk to you guys face to face and really let you guys know how much this community means to me and how happy I am that we get to keep doing this with as little of a hiccup as possible. We get to keep the channel. This is all ended up as amazing as possible, and I would not have been able to get through this past week without all the kind words and support that have come from you guys. And just real quick, I know that there's a lot of people I'm not going to be able to thank, but I just want to read off a quick list of just some people whose messages I saw. I know I wasn't able to respond to all of them, but I did see them. And please, when I tell you guys that these messages got me through this week, they truly did. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. So real quick, shout out to Creighton C, Dark Crash, YOLO Baggins, Granite Grappler, ADD Dad, Crimson Caravan Company, or C3, C cubed, right? C cubed. Shout out to Crimson Caravan Company, Daddy Zach, Dave Digital, Tanner A, Ghost, Jogi, I don't know if I said that right, Evelys D, Hermana, Hannah King, shout out to Hannah King for real, Jonah, Mr. Cali, V Slim, Wendell, Brusky, Deplorable Beast, Alex O, Darren Does Things, Everybody Smile, just to name a few. You guys really pushed me through this. It got, like I said, it got pretty dark at one time. It was a really stressful week, and I just want to say the support that I've gotten from the Mafia has been unbelievable, and you guys have always supported me, and this really showed through this really rough week. And again, I don't want to cover this too much, but I just wanted to shout out a few people. I know there's many more. Thank you all so much. I will always fight for you guys, and I will always do my best to come up here and provide this value for you guys every single day. And that 4 streams off, guys, feels like an absolute eternity. But I really, really needed to do that. But here we are, Frankie Candles and Tony D out here running Frankie Candles. Thank you all so much for the support. I genuinely cannot thank you guys enough. And yeah, just shout out to you guys. You guys have no idea how much you guys helped me push through this. So shout out to all of you, and shout out to Mrs. Candles too. She just peeked her head in. Shout out to Mrs. Candles. She was a big part of this as well. So shout out to you guys. I love each and every single one of you. Mrs. Candles give me the side eye here. But you guys have no idea the sigh of relief I was able to breathe yesterday. I'm so happy this is all starting to end, and I just can't wait to go back to the charts, guys. I don't want to ever deal with anything like this. I just want to come up here and do the charts. That's why I do this. That's what I signed up for. Yeah, I think I got everything I needed to get out in that Twitter thread. So if you want more details, definitely go check out that Twitter thread. I'm so sorry for the missed live stream, but we will be back to 100% normal content schedule on Monday, guys. You guys have proven yourselves as the most goated community in the world. I will never forget this. I am forever indebted to you guys. Thank you so much. And with all that being said, shout out to the Mafia. That is the last time I'm going to speak on this. I love each and every single one of you. Thank you guys so much for everything you do. And without further ado, go ahead and don't forget to smash that like button, because every 100 likes we get, you guys get a spin on the Wheel of Pain and Pleasure, where you guys will have multiple chances to win some free crypto, or maybe we'll throw some free Frankie Candles hats in there. I might just throw those hats in there for no reason now. I'm not going to do the giveaway today, guys. Obviously, we had a really weird week. So I'll add up all the likes that we get on tonight's live stream. I'll talk to the mods, figure out what we had from the week before. We'll add it all together, and next week we will do a mega giveaway. Shout out to the CandleMafia. You guys are the absolute best. And with all that being said, let's say what's up to the Mafia, and let's get right into the charts, guys. Oh, God, it feels good to be back. You guys have absolutely no idea. Let's see who we got in here. Shout out to Dave Digital with the super chat. Said, you, sir, are the Val you. Shout out to Dave Digital. Shout out to you, bro. I love you. Thank you for all the support. Shout out to Dave Digital. Thank you so much for the super chat. Let's go. Shout out to Dave Digital. Who else we got in here? We got Dave. What's going on, Dave? Shout out to you, man. He said onwards, and more importantly, upwards, and more specifically, up and to the right. Let's go. Shout out to Dave. We got Robert T in the house. What is going on, bro? We got Nate, Crypto Nate B. What is going on? Throwing those volume profile emojis out there. We also have a new profile, new emoji, guys. You will see there is a little chart emoji, and Tony D made that emoji, and that is actually the day. I think it's like a couple of hour candles from the day that I started our YouTube channel. So there you go. Shout out to Tony D for always making those new emojis. Shout out to Greg Gonzalez. What is going on, bro? Deepak, what is going on, bro? He said, you are truly an influencer, and you deserve it, bro. Thanks for all you do. Shout out to Deepak. I appreciate you so much, bro. And I did see some of your messages, so thank you for reaching out, bro. I really do appreciate you. Shout out to Wick. Shout out to Wick 589 or Wick 589 or whatever his name used to be, but now he's just pure old Wick. Shout out to Wick. I love you, bro. Thank you for being here. Crypto Main, what is going on? We got 2X. Donato Cabrera, what is going on? We got Wolfman 8 My Crypto. What's going on, bro? Thank you for being here. Paper Planes 210. Thank you for that super chat, bro. He said, bing bong, Frankie Candles back in the house. Congrats on the deal with the channel. Bro, glad that it's working out in your favor because you deserve it. Shout out to the best mods and crypto community. Shout out to you, Paper Planes. I appreciate you for being here. I appreciate the support, bro. You've been here for so long. And thank you for tuning in, man. We got Killing It Crypto. We got Crypto Killer Whale. What is going on? We got Crypto Mafia. I just saw you pop in there. Havit the Barber. I got the fade today, bro. I got the fade today. Shout out to Havit the Barber. Thank you for being here. Everybody smile. Shout out to you, man. I saw your video that you sent me. Thank you so much, bro. He said maximum arousal. Shout out to everybody smile. Thank you so much for being here, bro. And again, thank you for sending that video. I do appreciate you. It is crazy, guys. I think I needed to be reminded about how many people really stand up and stand with me for this channel. Like the amount of support that I have, just seeing it all pop up like that, in that concentrated time frame of a day. I needed nothing more than that, and you guys absolutely bombarded me with love, and it really did. We got something special here, Mafia. We really do. We have something truly special here, and I will never let that go if it's in my control. And shout out to you guys. Wolfman 8 My Crypto said Frankie the Don is back. Let's spam super chats to make him never leave us again. Shout out to Wolfman Ate My Crypto. Shout out to you, bro. Thank you so much for the support. He's back. Shout out to Kenton Smith. Thank you for tuning in, bro. As always, thank you for being here. And yeah, you've been here forever too, bro. Wayne C, Everybody Smile, Crypto Nate B, Destruction 9000. You know who you are, guys. Shout out to you. I love each and every single one of you. And without further ado, don't forget to smash the like button. And let's go ahead and try to figure out what the heck this thing Bitcoin's doing. Because, not going to lie, guys, not much has happened weirdly. But I've been dying to say this and hit this button. Let's go ahead and jump on into the charts. Let's go ahead and jump in. Here we are, guys, on the Bitcoin 12-hour chart. I'm actually going to go ahead and hide the TA here. I don't know. Let's see if I remember how to do TA, guys. But no, let's go ahead and, hey, shout out to Joe Mama said, you have a literal mob of love and support here for you, bro. Joe Mama, excuse me. Absolutely, bro. That is very, very apparent. And shout out to you, bro. I appreciate the support and everybody in here right now and everybody who's ever watched one of my videos. The love has been absolutely insane. So, you know, I really am humbled and just blown away by the amount of people that we've touched with this channel. It's insane. And I always say this. This is why I feel like I don't really have to say this right now. But it's just, you know, I feel like the luckiest person in the world to be able to do this with you guys. So, and you have no idea how relaxed and relieved I am to be able to be here with you guys tonight. So let's go ahead and check out this thing, Bitcoin. Shout out to Querity. He said, you're the man, bro. Shout out to you, bro. Thank you for the super chat. I love you back, man. Yeah, Frankie the Goat. Shout out to, and Hannah King said, he's back. Let's go. Shout out to Hannah King. Let's get those Hannah King tiara emojis in the chat. If you guys got that, Frankie Candles YouTube membership, spam those tiaras for Hannah King. And we got Jessica, our female CandleMafia representative, said, we love and miss you. Shout out to Jessica. I miss you guys more. I will be willing to fight that battle. Dave Digital said, we effing love you, bro. I said F. I hesitated for saying effing because I felt like I was saying something bad. There's the Hannah King tiaras. Let's go. Shout out to Multi-Sig Dummy. Said, when CandleMafia meetup, who is down? We will be getting that in the works sometime here soon as the market starts to pick up. Look at those tiaras in chat for you, Hannah. Let's go. Curtis Neal, what is going on, bro? It says, we're lucky to have you, bud. Let's go, baby. Curtis, I saw your stuff, too. Thank you for everybody who sent those messages my way. I appreciate you. And here we are. So let's get into the TA, and let's talk about Bitcoin for once. Here we go, guys. All right, so let's go ahead, and we're turned off the TA here, guys, and I do just kind of want to I do just kind of want to touch a little bit on kind of what has happened since I've been gone, right? And it's pretty funny. Just kind of still bing-bonging around within this range, right? So we're going to pull up these levels in a second, but I want to zoom out just a little bit here. Shout out to Stello, says, miss the sauce, Frankie. Sauce is back, baby. The sauce is back, baby. Let's go. Shout out to Mike Volmer. What is going on, bro? Happy birthday to Rob the Crypto Snob, guys. Don't forget to show our mods some love in the chat. Shout out to Chemistry, bro. I see you in here, bro. Tony D, Captain Kirk, Crypto Billy, Crypto A9. You guys know who they are. Show them some love in the chat. Let's go. But, guys, all in all, I do just want to kind of zoom out and talk a little bit about what we got going on here. And obviously, we're still kind of bing-bonging around here. And kind of the main levels that, well, let's go up to the weekly time frame here, right? We have our weekly green dot now printing, right? And I believe the last time I was live, we were talking about how basically we are waiting for a potential push to the upside to potentially put in a macro lower high and then reversing back down to potentially come out and take these lows and come down to test some of these lower levels that we could take a look at in just a second. But with our green dot printing on the weekly, there is a possibility that we could continue up just a little bit here, but you want to keep in mind that money flow is still actually pretty nasty here, right? Money flow is still crossed over into the red, still coming down here on the weekly, and this would indicate, obviously, the money flow indicates the longer-term trend, and this would indicate that if we do get a pop-up on this weekly green dot, if it winds up confirming in about 2 days and 3 hours, it would likely be a pop to the upside to potentially put in that lower high and continue down, right? And the reason we're thinking that is because of the money flow, right? The green dots indicate the ebbs and the flows, and the money flow indicates the longer-term trends. We talk about this all the time. Your red dots and your green dots indicate little small moves like this, and then your money flow generally indicates the longer-term trend. Although this is a range, not necessarily a trend, but you can see once your money flow crossed into the red right here, you come down and your trend continues to the downside, and then your red and green dots give you these little moves like this, a little move up, little move down, down, little move up, but your money flow was letting you know that the downtrend was likely to continue. So we're using that same logic here to try to figure out what's going to happen. And this green dot could indicate short-term upside, but the money flow being in the red would indicate we will likely be a lower high before continuing down. Now, moving on here, taking a look at your 5-day money flow back in the green. And you guys will know we've been watching this, anticipating a potential lower high to come in here on this money flow. You can see we have a high, slightly lower high, and potentially another lower high. And if we do get that, that would kind of line up with our sentiment on the weekly time frame. So let's continue down here on the higher daily time frames. 4-day money flow back in the red here. VWAP kind of overextended just a little bit, but that would be a little bit more bearish on the money flow, in my opinion. 3-day money flow in the red. VWAP just still kind of a little overextended here. I don't know. As of right now, I don't. It's not often, guys, on Market Cypher B that the VWAP will come down, bounce off the zero line, and then give you a massive move, right? Oftentimes, it likes to reset, come down below the zero line, and then come up again before giving you a big move. So I would kind of consider this VWAP a little bit overextended, and I may be looking for this to kind of curve off over the weekend to potentially give us a red dot maybe next week or at the start of next week. But coming on down to the 2-day, this is where things get a little bit murky because on the 2-day, and more specifically the daily here, guys, we have a fresh green dot here on the 2-day. We got a little bit of a VWAP flip where we got that red dot, and then the VWAP immediately turned back up and gave you an immediate green dot right after your red dot. Money flow starting to curve up here, so this could be short-term bullish. But then you come on over to the daily, and we did get that nice little trigger wave on the daily time frame on Market Cypher B. When you get that green dot really tight to that tight to the zero line, right? A lot of times it does give you a move to the upside. And you can see that is right here. We got that trigger wave. Boom. We got that pop to the upside. And money flow is also generally coming up here. So things are a little bit mixed signally right now, to be 100% honest with you. But my general sentiment remains pretty much the same. Right? Money flow coming up on the daily. If we get that crossover into the green, it may give us the opportunity, and we're going to talk about those key levels of resistance to the upside that we want to be looking at for those rejections. But with this money flow coming up into the green on the daily, on top of that weekly green dot, if we see the weekly green dot confirm, and that daily money flow crosses over into the green, this is where we could potentially see a move up just a little bit higher to some of our other key levels. Now, as you guys know, there are some key levels that we've been looking at to the upside, but I'm just going to pull up this fresh chart just so I can draw on it without showing all the TA, just to keep it nice and clean for you guys. And basically, again, with that daily money flow crossover into the green, if we can get that to happen with that weekly green dot, it's not the same as that 4-hour, 15-minute strategy that we talk about, but just comparing the time frames in general, if you get that green dot to confirm, we may get a little bit more upside, right? And again, the daily money flow would be kind of confirming that with the curve up towards that zero line. And then, 16 hours a little bit wonked out with the money flow. And this is kind of why I'm saying that, signals are kind of mixed right now, especially in the short term, because we came into the green. Now we're going back into the red with our money flow, and we're going to talk about whether I think it's likely or not that we get that move up or not. But if that weekly green dot confirms and that daily money flow crossover happens, if you get that crossover into the green, that's kind of what I'm looking for to get a bigger move to the upside. Now, obviously, we're likely to get some noise to come in here, but once that money flow crosses over into the green, especially if that weekly green dot is confirmed, that's where I would expect a potential bigger move up to some other very, very key levels. What are those key levels? Well, let's go ahead and talk about them, right? Let me go ahead and unhide the TA here on our main chart. And as you guys know, if you remember from last week, we were looking at, it's crazy that I was live last week, guys. It feels like I haven't been live in 2 years, which is insane. Literally, I feel like I missed 3 weeks of streams, and I really only missed, I think, 4 shows, which is crazy. And I think that was probably the hardest part about this whole thing is that I couldn't go live. This is literally my therapy. Coming up here and hanging out with the CandleMafia is literally what I do. It literally makes me happy. This is my therapy, and I just couldn't do it. I just didn't feel like I could show up and give you guys the shows that you deserved, just because I had so much going on. But hey, shout out to Crypto Anon in the chat. What is going on, bro? Thank you for being here, and thank you for everything you do, bro. Yeah, let's see. Let's see. Dave Digital says, Creighton, did you release you know who? Hashtag Shout out to Dave Digital. I feel like there's always a code going on in the chat, and I have to crack the code. Shout out to Dave Digital says, Creighton C, did you release you know who? Hashtag no loose ends. Shout out to Dave Digital. You guys crack me up. I was talking to Tony D about this the other day. You guys crack me up when you guys think that like anytime you guys are like, Frank, blink twice. Blink twice if they're holding you hostage, and then you talk about you and Creighton breaking in the back door to save me from getting abused from Mrs. Candles. You guys crack me up. You really do. You're my kind of people. You guys have my humor. But let's go ahead and continue on here. So, again, I want to talk about these key levels of resistance. And if you guys remember, let me go ahead and pull up. If you guys remember, we were looking at the liquidation heat map last week. Let me just make sure we're on the 7-day Binance, BTC. Okay, let's run it. And as you guys know, we were looking at this heat map, talking about some key levels that we should be keeping our eye on if we got a move to the upside. And one of those levels was right up here. Let me pull up the TradingView chart real quick. One of those levels, two of those very key levels, right? Let's just break this down in terms of volume profiles, right? As you guys know, this is the range we've been trading in, right? I am still in my long from down here at about $25,250. I am still holding that trade. I am actually still in my short from the top as well. So I'm literally long from here, short from here. And the long is well in profit. The short is just a little bit in profit. I think it's a couple $100 in profit. But these were our key levels of support and resistance, right? You have your value area low down here at about 25,621. Value area high right up here at about 27K. And you guys can see here we've just been bing-bonging back and forth. And right now, we have actually come back up to the value area high, and we are starting to get a little bit of a rejection. Now, the reason I am not necessarily concerned about this rejection is because of the daily money flow, right? So unless this VWAP comes down, gives us a red dot, and we get an absolute nuke down to the bottom of the range, we may be able to continue up here. And those next key levels I would look for a rejection at is going to be right up here. Really, the key level I'm looking at is right up here. This high that we made back here on August 29th, August 29th, sitting at about $28,136. Why am I watching this level? Well, chances are, if we come up to this level, there is a lot of people, and we talked about this last week, there is likely a lot of people who are short from this level, and if you are short from this level, where is your stop loss going to be? Likely your stop loss is going to sit right above these highs, somewhere above these highs, right? And if price comes up here, we know that there's going to be a lot of people getting stopped out and liquidated once we crack this high. So you want to remember, right? And we use this $28,136. Let me pull up the liquidation heat map one more time, and let me go ahead and zoom out. And here we are, right? 28,136. Let's go ahead and pull up the 1 month just to get a little bit more price action in here. And there we go, right? Okay, so 28,130, right? So you can already see, I mean, maybe I can, all right, you can see right here, we have this hot spot, which is basically letting us know, guys, this big yellow bar is basically letting us know that there are a lot of liquidation levels sitting up here. So if price pushes up to this level, likely this is where a big liquidation event will occur, and a lot of these people are going to get stopped out and liquidated, and you have to remember that price is attracted to these high liquidity areas. So if price gets sucked up, this is going to be a big level I am looking at, between 28K and 28.4, right? So let's come back up here between 28K. I'll draw a box between 28K, right here, 28K and 28.4. So we know that there's a lot of liquidations likely to happen if we push up into this level. So this is going to be an area where I would look for a swing failure pattern. What is a swing failure pattern? Well, we actually had a beautiful swing failure pattern happen recently, which we can go over in just a second because it was like a perfect example of a swing failure. But really what I want to talk about here is if we wind up coming back up to these levels, right, and we get a push higher, this is where this is the next major level I would be looking for a short at. And what I would be looking for is for price to push above this white line, right, push above this level, liquidate and stop out all the people short from above this high, liquidate and stop everybody out, looking for the candle to come back down and close below that white line. Once you get that to happen, it is a confirmed swing failure, and that is where I would be looking to enter a short. Right now, I would be looking at other things. I'd be doing other TA. I'd be getting other confirmations. I wouldn't just be trading the SFP, even though you can do that, and it's still a pretty high risk to reward. But this is kind of the next key level. Not only do we have that wick up there that is likely to get swing failed, but we know that those liquidations are sitting up there by looking at the liquidation heat map. Now, if we push higher than that, remember, we have that weekly green dot. Is it possible to push higher? It sure is. If we do wind up pushing higher, especially with that daily money flow coming up, if we push higher, this is what I would be looking at. Let me go ahead and pull up the main TA here. You guys will remember, I mean, these levels really haven't changed, right? Because not much has happened. But if we continue to push up here and we wind up coming up and we don't decisively reverse at this POC, right? That's another reason I would be looking for resistance at this level. Not only do you have the liquidation levels up here, I'm going to make a wild projection here, guys. Now, this is wild speculation. Chances are price action is not going to play out exactly as I say it will. But let's say you have that swing failure up here, right? Right here, that white line. You also have the POC. And what's right above that? You have a golden pocket. And why is this golden pocket so important? Well, if you look at this golden pocket, guys, this is the actual golden pocket retracement of this entire move down. And I've been talking about this forever. I'll be honest, guys. I'm actually a little bit upset that Bitcoin didn't move more while I was dealing with stuff the past week. I was kind of hoping in my head, I was like, hey, this is all horrible and everything. But at least if I miss a bunch of streams, like maybe when I get back, at least, price will, no way price is still going to be at 26K when I get back to streaming. And here we are, really just still sitting in the range. This is the full Fibonacci golden pocket retracement level of this entire move down, right? So this is going to be likely if we are going to come back up here, guys, and we are going to put a lower high in on the higher time frames and continue our downtrend to potentially test some of these levels, which you guys are familiar with. We've talked about these before. I'll go over them again. But if we are going to get that macro lower high to come in, it would make a lot of sense to happen at that golden pocket just because we know that's where price likes to put in lower highs. But also, if you're just thinking about the theory of all these people getting stopped out, oftentimes what happens, guys, and I'm going to explain this real quick. I'm going to give you guys a little bit of sauce. We got to come back strong and come back with the sauce. But if we take a look, and again, we've looked at this before. I think we looked at this last week. But you have to imagine that if people are shorting this high right here, if people are shorting this area, right? Oftentimes, or not often, I don't know why I said oftentimes, it makes no sense. But if you are short from here, right, a lot of people are going to have their stop losses above this high, and they're going to be kind of all over the place, right? You got some degenerates that have, big stop losses, but there's going to be a lot of stop losses sitting above this level, right? And if you don't know what you're looking at here, and you didn't watch the SFP, if you didn't watch the SFP tutorial, what you're looking at here, guys, is just a simple tool that represents what a trade looks like, right? So this would be your entry, right? The midline would be your entry. This would be your in profit. And then this, once you're in this purple box, that's where you would be in the red. And then once you break that line, that's where you get stopped out, right? So just for anybody who's new here that might not know exactly what this is what we're looking at, right? So you have to imagine if people are shorting up here, a lot of their stop losses are going to be living above that high and probably pretty close to where that golden pocket is, right? So if price, you want to imagine, price pushes up, right? We know that price is attracted to these high liquidation areas, right? And we know that high liquidation area is literally right here sitting between 28K and 28.4. Now, this is not exact numbers, right? These are estimated liquidation levels, right? These are not to the dollar accurate. But we know by this bright yellow bar that there is a lot of liquidations sitting at that level, as well as stop losses, right? So pull back up trading view. We know between 28K and about 28.4, right? This is 28.6, but the stop losses could be all the way up there. But between that and 28.4, which is right about here, we know that that's where people are going to get stopped out and liquidated, right? So if price is attracted to these high liquidity levels, right, that's all that means. Liquidity is just money in the market. Money in the market is stop losses, right? Because stop losses are simply just orders, right? So that's basically money sitting on the charts. And if we know that there's a high concentration of these stop loss and liquidation areas sitting right here, we know not only is price going to be attracted to this level, but if we get up there, we're going to likely start stopping people out, right? And what happens when you get stopped out of a short? When you get stopped out of a short, it creates a market buy, which is why price gets squeezed to the upside when all the shorts get wrecked. So if price, we know price is going to be likely attracted to this area at some point. If we start pushing up here, we may see a quick move up. This is likely where you're going to start seeing that candle kind of push up. Oh, it's pumping, right? And it goes down a little bit, right? You know what I'm talking about. Oh, and it's pushing. oh, it's pushing, right? That's likely where you'll see that happen because price is going to start stopping people out. Might stop a short out here. That's a buy order. Stop another short out. That's a buy order. Stop, you're not stopping one trade at a time. Obviously, there's a high concentration of tons of trades in this area, but it starts that cascade effect that might give you that wick up into your golden pocket, which is already a key level you're looking at. And if things get real crazy, you may even be able to wick up and shoot up towards your 786, which is sitting up here closer to about $30K, right? $30,100, right? So your golden pocket's sitting between 28,725 and 28,991, and then your 786 is up here at 30,142. So this is what I'm doing, right? I'm combining I'm combining both of these theories, right? Not only am I expecting to this is crazy, guys. Not only am I expecting to revisit the POC because of the volume profile, right? We came down to the low. When you hold support on the low, you're looking for an eventual move up to the POC, right? So that's one reason you're expecting to get up to that level, right? Which is sitting at about 28K. Number two, there's a lot of liquidation sitting up here. We know prices attracted to these liquidation levels, right? So that's reason number two. And I wish you guys know what I just saw with my own two eyes. Tony D is in my studio right now, and he's not usually here at this time, so I don't know. He just opened the door, filmed me, and ran away. I don't know why. I hope they're not about to bombard me with a bunch. Hopefully they don't have confetti guns. But anyway, so the POC, you're already expecting to get there because you bounced off the value area low. We know the next likely spot to go is going to be that POC. You know price is going to be attracted to these liquidation levels, right? And you know that if you have that weekly green dot with the money flow coming up on the daily, you may be able to get a big push up to this golden pocket or 786 retracement level because that's where your lower high is likely to come in at, right? And on top of that, in general, right, not only you're expecting to get to the POC because of the volume profile, but you're also looking to potentially go to the value area high, which is sitting up here at about 29.3. So there are reasons, let me get rid of some of these trades. There are reasons that we could get a bigger move up. And just simply put, those are the exact levels I'm looking at for a rejection and exactly what I would be looking for, right? So you have the swing, you have this area with the high liquidation area up here. That would be a big place to look for a rejection, especially if you come up and tap that golden pocket. If price gets real crazy and starts pushing, I'll be looking at the value area high 786 for that next rejection. And then I'll be honest with you guys, as of right now, I don't know how likely it is that we're going to just come through and bust all these highs and just rip up to new yearly highs. As of right now, I do not think that is very likely. But when we get back up to this level, we can start to reassess the situation. But other than that, guys, we're just looking at this larger volume profile between 29.3 and 25.6, right? And again, you held the value area low. You're looking for a move up to the POC and potentially the value area high, right? With the exception of that 786 we just talked about, right? And then even if you just look locally, guys, let's go ahead and pull up the local, right? Local TA. And even if you just look here locally, right? Like, once we get above this value area high, that may open up room to get to that POC. And until we break this value area high decisively, and I'll be honest with you, really, to shoot up for these levels that we just talked about, I would like to crack the 786 at 27,426. That's the key level you got to break. Break 27,426, then you can make a shot for that POC / swing failure level at about 28,125. But other than that, if we can't get back above this value area high, I am simply going to be playing this as a typical range, right? A typical volume profile range. Just looking for the rejection, potentially coming back to the value area low. And if we do come back down to the low, the levels remain the same, guys. Looking to come back down to the value area low, all the way down towards the bottom of these single prints at about $25,225, right? So that's kind of my plan. I mean, it remains exactly the same as it has been, and that is if we get a move down, I'm looking for a bounce in this level, right? That's basically where I would be looking for a bounce, just because of the single prints and the fact that our golden pocket is there. Not our golden pocket, our value area low, and if you pull your Fibonacci retracement level, you also have your golden pocket and your 786 in that general vicinity, right? So this kind of whole area, I know it's a pretty big range, but this whole area between about 25,225 and this golden pocket at about 25,857, if we get a move down, would be where I would be looking for some potential long positions. And then it's not until we crack that 786 at 27,426 that I would be looking for, looking for price to sitting on my hands and waiting for price to enter my trap, which my next trap is likely going to be up here in this pocket with the POC, the swing failure level, and with all that liquidity sitting right above these highs. Does that make sense to everybody? Does that make sense to everybody? Or am I just confusing everybody? Let me know in the chat. Hit me with a hashtag value if you guys are getting, or if you guys are picking up what I'm putting down. If you're eating the sauce that I'm cooking, let me know in the chat. Drop that sauce can. Let me know. But yeah, one other thing I want to talk about, guys, and let me just pull up a clean chart, right? And I'm going to talk about, let me pull up, let me see. Where is it? Okay, let me pull this up real quick. And let me go ahead. I'm going to clear this whole chart. I'm just going to talk really simply here. Right? I am looking for this, right? I'm looking for this to potentially add to my long position, come down to this low, put in a higher low, and then get a move up. That's kind of my bearish plan, right? If we get a push down, I'm looking to take profits on my short, add to my long position in anticipation of potentially getting another move up. And if we come up from here, remember, we have this high right here. Basically, these highs right here is where I would look to come up and then potentially reject back down, right? So simply put, that's what I would look for. If we crack this high and we don't get a strong rejection here, I would be looking up here towards that value area high that we have up here. Same levels. I know I'm just drawing these with a line, but I know it gets a lot really confusing with all these levels on the chart. So simply put, I'm looking for bing bong, right? And I'm looking to load my long up a little bit more down here for the profit on the upside. And then if we get a move up, if we get a move up, swing fail this level, get a move to the downside. And at that point, I'd be taking profits on my long, adding to my short potentially, and then getting another move down, right? And then real quick, let me cover the key levels to the downside. And again, just really not much has changed here. But let me just go ahead and pull up our lower levels. There's those sauce cans. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's see. Shout out to B Team Crypto. I see you in here. Crimson's girlfriend in the chat. What is going on, Crimson's girlfriend? Thank you for tuning in. I see the super chats, guys. Right when I finish up Bitcoin, I'm going to read through those super chats. I don't want to leave them hanging there, but I do want to get through this. I feel like I haven't talked to you guys in 6 months, even though it's only been a few days. But I just want to make sure I give you guys the value first, and then we'll go cover those super chats. But real quick, let's talk about those Let's talk about those lower levels, right? And again, these are the same that we've been looking at since this dump all the way back in August, right? We got that move down to this golden pocket, previous value area high, as you can see right here. Now, this is not happening on all exchanges, right? This is only on the leverage exchanges for the most part, right? So you get those big liquidation scam wicks. But nonetheless, this is going to be a level I'm looking at. This key level of support is sitting between 24,287 and 23,799. That is going to be the next key level of support. If we come down there, that's where I'm looking for some scalp longs, right? And then if we break below that level, not only is this a level of support, but obviously we get context into what price may do next. If we come back down and start bouncing on this level and we can't hold it, that's where we are potentially, we're potentially looking to get accepted back into the range and come back down towards that POC and eventually the value area low. That's why we use the value area that's why we use the volume profile so much on this channel, because it gives us context into what price is likely to do next. That is how we were able, if you watch the live stream, that is how we were able to predict this move down, this move up, and that's how we were able to profit on a long from down here to here, from the bottom of the range to the midpoint of the range. And again, how I was able to get into my current long position I'm sitting in at the bottom of the range. It's how we're able to predict these moves. And a lot of it has to do with the volume profile. So those are the next key levels of support, guys. And again, with that money flow coming up, this is kind of what I'm going to be looking at. If this next daily red dot does not give us a big move down to the bottom of our local range, down here towards these single prints, if that red dot does not give that to us and money flow continues up, we may be able to come up to these high liquidity areas where I will be looking for my next rejection. So I see the sauce cans in chat. Let's go. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to David says, Frankie, big congratulations to you. You made the right choice in taking full ownership of the channel. You're going to blow up even more in the bull market, brother. Shout out to David. I appreciate the kind words, bro. I hope so. We're about to take this CandleMafia. Hopefully you guys got spacesuits. If you don't have a spacesuit, reach out to Tony D. He'll be handing out complimentary spacesuits. We're going to the moon, guys. We're going to the moon. Let's go. But let's see here. Let me go ahead. That's basically what I'm looking at on Bitcoin. And again, guys, very, very, very similar to what we've been looking at. Again, like, we're just still simply in this range, right? And I say this for people who may be, maybe new to reading the charts, maybe new to trading. This is another reason why I love the volume profile, because it gives you again, like, insights, like X-ray vision into the market, because you can think to yourself, like, I'm not really looking for a massive move until we get past this level of resistance. I know this is the value area high, so once we crack that level, that we have to decisively get above this level to get more upside, right? If we get a rejection at the value area high, chances are we're going to get accepted back into the range and go back down to the low, right? Not all the time, not 100% of the time, but more often than not. Crypto 101 said, are we live? Incredible. Incredible. Shout out to Crypto 101. Thank you for being here, bro. I appreciate you. Let's see. Yo, CandleMafia logo should be spacesuits. Would be goated. Yo, that's not a bad look. That's not a bad look. I like that. But yeah, guys, that's what I'm looking at on Bitcoin. Until we crack these highs, not looking for much more upside. And again, like, you're just within your value area. Going to be treating this as a typical range until we break out, and then being careful of that rejection at about 28,136. If we wind up pushing higher than that, you guys know where we're looking. We're looking up towards those more macro levels, getting closer between about 28,800 to 30,100. So there you go, guys. That is what I'm looking at on Bitcoin. Shout out to Dave Digital, said, Frankie will read all super chats. Project Make Him Cry. Please don't make me cry, guys. Please don't make me cry. All right, what's happening with XRP? Alan, you saw it on the thumbnail. We're going to be checking out XRP in just a second. We're going to check out Ethereum. We're going to check out XRP. And you know what? At this point, I think it's about time that you guys start spamming your altcoins. If you want me to take a look at your favorite altcoin, go ahead and spam it in chat right now. And then Rob the Crypto Stomp will count up the votes and let us know what alts we're looking at. But let's go ahead and see. Get your spacesuit in the merch store now. Shout out to Sudeep. I will say this. Just so you guys know, we do. I got to talk to Tony. Tony D, if you're here, let me know. We do have a new website. Obviously, there's going to be some things changing here. We do have a new website. If it's not up already, Tony D will update you guys. If it's not up already, it'll be up very soon. Yeah, we're going to transfer basically. Yeah, you'll see. We'll keep you guys updated as things change, but we're going to have a new merch store. We're going to have a new website. Yeah. Tony D, let me know if the website is let me know if the website is up. All right, let's see here. I see those altcoins coming in, but let's go ahead and see. Let's check on these super chats real quick before we take a look at Ethereum. Oh my God, you guys are crazy. Shout out to the Mafia. Let's see. Okay. Shout out. Okay, let me see. I read some of these. Okay. Shout out to Creighton C. He said, Dave Digital said, bring tissues. Shout out to you, bro. He said, no, I'm not crying. Dave, you're not crying. I'm not crying. You're crying, bro. You're crying. I can't see you, but I bet you're crying. I'm not crying. I'm kidding, bro. Shout out to Dave Digital. Creighton C says, so when you, Mrs. Candles, and Tony D leaving the British, the Jerry Springer show and going back to NYC, like, hey, I will say this, Creighton, wait, hang on. Swear to God, swear to God, why is it always people with a southern accent on that show? The Beagles are calling you. Shout out to Creighton C. I will not be going back to New York. Not really unfortunately. Fortunately for me, I've had enough New York in my life, I think. I do miss it. I miss a lot of things about it. But I do love it down here in the ATL. But shout out to Creighton C. Thank you so much for the $50 super chat, bro. You're crazy. I love you, bro. Dave Digital says, OMF God, never leave us again. We missed your face. Dave, I missed your face. You guys have no idea. I was going crazy. I almost wanted to go live, but I would have been like this. I would have been like, Yeah, I don't know, guys. Like, I don't know. Who cares? I don't know. It's going up. It would have been bad, guys. And I didn't want to come up here. It got harder and harder for me to come up here and be normal. I'm just happy that I was able to stream again today and genuinely give you guys positive, normal Frankie Candles. And I don't have to fake it, right? And I don't I didn't even want to try to fake it. It would have been very, very hard. I just figured, you know what? Let me take some time, figure things out. But here we are. This is a real smile, guys. Somebody's gonna clip that. Don't clip that. And if Tyler Durden, if anybody clips that, call the cops on them real quick. I'm just kidding. Shout out to Wolfman Ain't My Crypto said Frankie the Don is back. Let's spam super chats to make him never leave us again. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you so much for being here. Dave Digital said we love you, Mr. Franklin Candles. I think it's Franklin Candelabra. If you say Franklin, you have to say Candelabra. If you say Frankie, you have to say Candles. Shout out to Dave. At least that's what you told me. I don't know. You're the one that makes the rules. Shout out to Dave Digital. Wick589 says, you're going to go far, kid. I appreciate you, Wick. Thank you so much for being here, bro. You're an OG. I appreciate the kind words, man. I really do. Creighton C says, you flipped the script, Frankie. We're all proud of you. Congratulations. We love you, boss. So happy for you. We just wanted what was best for you and the fam. Shout out to Creighton C. I love you, bro. Dropping the super chats today. God. Oh God, guys, this might take a little while. I'm gonna try to get through these quick so we can get back to the TA. Dave Digital said, you are the value. Shout out to Dave Digital. I love you, bro. Thank you so much. Deepak said, you're truly an influencer and deserve it, bro. Thank you for what you do. No problem, Deepak. You don't got to thank me. I'm just feel lucky to be able to do this. Shout out to Paper Planes. Bing Bong. Candles back. Bing Bong. Frankie Candles back in the house. Congrats on the deal with the channel, bro. Glad you're working in. Glad it's working in your favor. You deserve it. Shout out to the best mods and crypto community, the Candle Mafia. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to Paper Planes. Thank you so much. Everybody smile. Maximum arousal. Shout out to you, bro. And no, Wolfman Ain't My Crypto. Do not. No. He said spam the super chats to make him never leave us again. Don't make me cry. Shout out to Kenton Smith says he's back. Let's go. Shout out to Kenton Smith. Thank you so much for being here. Joe Mama said you have a literal mob of love and support here for you, bro. Joe Mama, I love you, bro. Shout out to you. And shout out to, if you're out there, shout out to Joe Mama. Shout out to you, bro. Querity said you're the man, bro. Hannah King said he's back. Let's go. I think I read some of these. We Evan love you. Shout out to Dave Digital. Shout out to Jessica, our female CandleMafia representative. Curtis Neal, we're lucky to have you. Bud. Let's go, baby. Hannah King said, my days weren't the same without you, Frankie. Shout out to Hannah King. And I think it really made me realize how big of a part of other people's day I am, right? Like, people watch me. Like, I had a couple people reach out to me like, man, I was wondering where you went, man. Like, I watch your streams every day on the way home from work, and it was, like, just not the same. And it's like, man, I got to get back to these people as soon as I can. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to Dave Digital. Creighton, did you release you know who? I don't know what this means. Shout out to Dave Digital, though. He also says, cluck, cluck. I think that might mean Bitcoin Chicken might be in the chat. We gotta check for Bitcoin Chicken. Shout out to you, bro. Shout out to Dave Digital. Crespo Crypto said, yo, Frankie, missed you, bro. Congrats on the news. Thanks for always working hard for us. Happy to see you take time for your mental health and well-being. And, of course, Mrs. Candle's hands with the nostril emoji. Shout out to you, Crespo. Oh, God. Dave Digital says, happy birthday, Rob. As always, Creighton C says that SFP you're looking at has a CME gap. In fact, there are two. One at like 28.5 and one at around 29.2. And Creighton C, guys, sometimes they call him Creighton. You know why they call him Creighton C? It's because his last name is Confluence. It's Creighton Confluence. Creighton, I hope I didn't dox you there. But his last name is Confluence, guys. So you heard it there. We'll check out those CME gaps. Thank you for saying that, bro. We'll check those CME gaps in a second. Dave Digital said Gatorade bath incoming for the champ. Shout out to Dave Digital, bro. Oh, God. Yeah, well, maybe that's why Tony D's here. He's going to dump Gatorade all over the live stream set here. Shout out to Dave. Daddy Zach said, yo, welcome back, Frankie. We love and missed you. My favorite person, you're awesome. Daddy Zach, you're one of my favorite people, bro. Thank you for being here. Tony D said, had to drop the inhaler off. Poor guy can't breathe. Guys, I swear he did not drop off the inhaler. There's no inhaler in this room. Tony, I got to talk to you after the stream. I'm just kidding. Shout out to Tony. I love you, bro. Wolfman Ain't My Coins, or Wolfman Ain't My Crypto said Tony made him that celebration lasagna. Oh, I hope so. Tony made killer lasagna. Army Piper in the chat. What is going on, bro? He says, yo, Frankie, let's do some collab. Army Piper, I'm down, bro. Let's get it going. I'll talk to Tony D. Let's get that going. I'll be down. Shout out to Army Piper. Thank you for the super chat, bro. I appreciate you. Luke says, welcome back, my friend. What the chances of a weekend trap? Well, we'll talk about that in a second. Shout out to Luke. Thank you for the support, and thank you for the good question. Dave Digital says, hey, yo, Tony Banana Hammocks. Yo. Okay, I'm going to try to read through these quickly so we can get back to the charts, guys. Let's see. Where to go? Oh, my God. Okay, there we go. So, so Creighton C said, so the red dot on the 16-hour pushed us down. Weekly green dot shoots us up to the SFP near the value area high for a macro lower high into a reversal. Do the higher time frame money flow issues. I assume you're saying, do the higher time frames have money flow issues? I'll try to cover that briefly in a second, Creighton, so I can try to clear it up. I know it's a little bit confusing right now. Shout out to Dave Digital. Frankie will read all super chats. Project Make Him Cry. Please, Dave, don't do that. Shout out to Dave Digital. Jacko says, great to see you back on the air. Shout out to Jacko. I'm not leaving. What is that from Wolf of Wall Street? I'm not leaving. Or something like that. He says like a meme. But shout out to Jacko. I appreciate you so much, bro. David Brumbelow. Frankie found a place to cut his hair. He can't leave now. That's true, David. David, it took me I was in the barbershop for 2 hours today. That's all I'll say. Got there at 1. It was ridiculous. But it was a fire haircut. I do have to say. Shout out to David Brumbelow. I appreciate you, bro. Digital X. Oh, my God. We might have to come back for the rest of these super chats. Digital X says, I screenshotted that smile. We'll make custom Frankie sauce mitts. Yo, shout out to Digital X, bro. Medic Money said, welcome back, Frankie. Glad you're back, and the channel is yours. Cheers, LFG Mafia. Shout out to Medic Money. Thank you for always being here and showing your support, bro, and thank you for that super chat. I do appreciate you. Knucklebuster said, welcome back, Frankie Candles, and power to the Candle Mafia. Let's go. Shout out to Knucklebuster. Thank you for that, bro. Edgar Ortiz says, did you get to keep Cody? Yes, guys, we got Cody. He's laying low right now, but we're going to bring him back into the spotlight soon. Shout out to Tony. Brian Peterson said the best. I think he's talking about himself. Shout out to Brian Peterson. You're the best. And Tony D simply says, no lasagna. Yo, shout out to Tony D. But guys, let's go ahead and start taking a look at these altcoins. I'm sure Rob the Crypto Stomp is pretty close to counting them up. And let me pull up live chat one more time here, guys. Thank you so much for all the support. I really do appreciate you. Thank you for the super chats. And don't forget, don't forget real quick before Mrs. Candles barges in here. I think Mrs. Candles is looking for the spotlight, guys. I'll be honest with you. Real quick, vacation time, guys. Don't forget, don't let this distract you from the fact that Hector is going to be running 3 Honda Civics with spoon engines. And on top of that, he just went into Harry's and bought 3 T66 turbos with NOS and a Motec exhaust system. If you know that joke, you know that joke. Shout out to Mike says, dumb money GME token ? Ooh, interesting. I'm actually, I want to go see that this weekend. I heard it was pretty good. Dave Digital said you missed a bunch. I will go back and double check the super chats. They now go into like a folder kind of thing. So at the end of the stream, I will double check them. I do want to get through the TA, and Mrs. Candles looks like she's like has breaking news. Oh, okay. She's let me know that the altcoins are ready to go. All right, there we go. All right, here we go. Let's see. All right. Okay, if you guys can drop that list of altcoins again, I will pin it. And first off, guys, we will go ahead and Patrick said, dude, it's so great to hear your voice and hear you happy. Patrick, I appreciate that. I am also, it's also great for me to hear and feel this way. Shout out to Patrick. I appreciate you, bro. I miss you guys too much. B Team Crypto said, love you, Frankie. You showed up in my life in a big way. Whenever you are, wherever you are, I will follow. Thank you for giving me the skill set, brother. So happy for you. Shout out to the volume profile, Mafia for Life. And he threw that profile emoji in there. Let's go. Shout out to B-Team Crypto. I really do love you guys. And I appreciate it, B-Team. You're the man. Hillbilly Crypto said, welcome back. Congrats on 100% ownership. I got you, Rob. Thank you for that, bro. It is now pinned. The altcoins are pinned. Shout out to Hillbilly Crypto. I appreciate you so much, bro. Thank you. Mrs. Candles, why don't you drop a hand here? Drop a hand here. I think if we ever need Mrs. Candles' hand, we need it now. Look, Mr. J already put your hand in here. Hang on. I don't even know if they can see you. Hang on. Here it is. Oh, do something. I don't do something with them. Don't just flop. Don't be like dead. Oh, they smell like new nails. Did you get your nails done? Shout out to Mrs. Candle's hand. There, yo, look at the hands in the chat. You guys are crazy. Okay, guys, let's go ahead and jump right into Ethereum, which is also kind of doing exactly what we thought. Yo, the Mrs. Candle's hands are killing me right now. Yo, you guys are crazy. Guys, I got to drop the hat, guys. I got to drop the hat. I am sweating bullets over here. Motec Exhaust, shout out to Quicker. But, guys, let's go ahead. No, Josh, you do not love me more. I love you guys more. I can promise you that. I can safely say that. I'm just kidding, guys. Frankie, we're going to be the CandleMafia for life. Let's go. Shout out to Nico. I appreciate you, man. But, yo, let's get the noses in chat. Let's go. We have such an elite quality crowd here. I'm always amazed. This guy is a magnet that attracts all the good stuff. Shout out to Crypto 101. All the love that I've gotten on the internet recently, I'm starting to think the same thing. Like, I don't know how I got so lucky to be surrounded and like attract people like this, but I am blessed, and I truly feel lucky for it. And it's all you guys. You guys are the best. All right, so let's see here. On Ethereum, guys, as you know, let me go ahead and hide these levels. Now, these were levels, specific levels we were looking at for a bounce. I'm not really going to cover this too much. As you can see, this 786 and golden pocket was a significant level, right? It was our golden pocket retracement of this entire move up. That's why we were looking for a bounce on this golden pocket slash 786, right? We didn't get the gold. We didn't really get the div, but we got that bounce off the 786 before getting a move all the way back up to our value area high. But I'm going to get rid of these levels because they were respected, but they're not as relevant anymore. But, guys, what have we been talking about on Ethereum for Hillbilly Crypto? Let's go. Welcome to the muscle, my friend. Thank you for getting that Frankie Candles membership. I do appreciate you. Stephen Atwell, no. Guys, I promised Mrs. Candles I wouldn't cry on stream. I can't do it. I don't want to. I can't cry in front of people on the internet. I will say, fine. You guys want to? I will show my cards a little bit here. Looking through the messages from you guys, Tony D sent me like a compilation of messages, video messages, written out messages, and it really took reading those messages to really understand how much of an impact that I have on people, that this channel has on people's lives, not only helping them make money, but just brightening their day. I had a rough time getting through those messages, guys. I was like, Mrs. Candle was sleeping. I woke her up because I was like ugly crying in my bed. But shout out to you guys for real. You guys really are special. You guys really are. We'll talk a little bit at the end of the stream. But Ethereum, guys, what were we talking about here? Looking to get accepted back into this value area, right? This value area, for anybody who's wondering, has been pulled all the way from back here in February of this year. And you can see, once we wound up getting decisively below this and we got rejected from that value area high, we expected that move down to the value area low. As we deviated from the low, we were looking for a move back up to the high. As you reject the high, you're looking for a move back down to your POC and potentially the value area low. However, we front ran the value area low. Why did we front run the value area low? Well, simply put, you just got the 786 retracement, right? So you got the retracement down to the 786, and then you put in a higher low, and then we put in a higher high, changing market structure, right? So if we're able right now, obviously it's not every single time you come up to a value area high that it's not guaranteed, right? I think a lot of people may think that, and I don't want to get it twisted for anybody, right? Typically, when you're above the value area high, that's where you're looking for your opportunity to short, right? Price is overvalued, or when you get above that value area high, the asset is considered, you can think of it as overvalued. Then you're expecting it to come into a fair price, which is within the value area. I'm going to explain this. I'm going to spit a little sauce after this. But, and then once you get, below the value area, that's where you're looking for your opportunity to long. And then, but not every time you deviate are you going to get this move back into the range, right? Because you might be thinking to yourself, Frankie Candles, like, price does not range 100% of the time. Funny enough, it ranges about like 75 to 80% of the time. But obviously we're not going to just range around here until the end of time, right? We're eventually going to leave this. We're eventually going to leave this range and find a new area of balance or a new value area, right? So how can we tell if we are going to leave this value area? Well, number one, you could use something like Market Cipher B and look for your money flow coming up, right? Indicating that the trend may change. And you can see the 4-hour money flow on Ethereum has essentially been in the red, maybe for the longest. For 87 days, the money flow has been in the red. I don't know if we've been in the red for that long before in the past. That is a long time to spend in the red, right? And now that we have actually changed market structure here and money flow is starting to come up, as long as we don't get dipped back into the red, we may be able to get above this area, right, this value area high, hold it as support, and if we do, we may be able to get a bigger move up. Now, if we get a continued move up here for Ethereum, what would I be looking at, right? Well, the fact that money flow is coming up, let's take a look at the daily as well because it may just be a little bit simpler. Yeah, you can see money flow starting to come back up on your daily as well. Not as, not that close to the zero line, but it is starting to trend up. You can see here your 16 hours starting to trend up as well. 12-hour also starting to come up. And with this, if we do get those money flow crossovers on the 12 and the 16-hour and that daily money flow continues to come up, we are likely going to bing bong around here a little bit, maybe get a pullback. But if we get above this level, we're looking to hold the value area high and get a push up. The next key level of resistance, if we get above if we are able to leave this value area, right? The next key level I will be looking at is simply put right here at $1,714. Why is that? Well, it's our previous value area low, right? It is our previous value area low of this larger range that we just traded in, right? So if we break out of this value area, what happens to price? It finds balance until it leaves that balance, and then it will find old balance, an old area of balance or an area where price had found a fair value, or it will simply go find new balance. Shout out to the sneakers. But if we get above this level, I will be looking at that 1714 level. If we could crack that, flip it to support, that's what opens our door. Here's the TLDR, right? TLDR, which funny enough on my tweet last night, guys, the comments of people like putting memes that it was a long post had me absolutely scream laughing. Someone put a picture of like someone typing a message and their phone was super long because it was a long message. I was laughing for 45 minutes. It was a long message, and like some people were funny about it. Some people were like, damn, why don't you copy and paste that, put it into AI and say, please shorten. I was dying. People are funny, man. But anyway, if we crack that 1714 level, right, that's your key level. That is your doorway to higher prices, because if you get above that and flip it to support, you are now accepted into this area of balance, potentially bringing you close to $2,000. So I would say if you flip 1714, hold it as support, that's your doorway to higher prices for Ethereum. Now, I would definitely be looking for a rejection up here at about 1750, right? If you get up to 1750, that's going to be it's very close to the level that we're looking at. But I would also be specifically looking at about 1750 for a rejection, just because I know, similar to Bitcoin, similar to that wick on Bitcoin, there's a lot of people likely short from this level, and there's probably a lot of liquidity sitting above these highs, right? So you may come, sweep that liquidity, and then get another move down. But again, key level to flip on Ethereum here is going to be 1715. And again, short term, I think you might bing bong around. You might cool off again, and you have to be careful that you don't get accepted back into this range. But, once everything resets, really looking for this money flow crossover on the daily to start a bigger move up. And 1715 is indeed that key level that you have to get above to get those higher prices for Ethereum. And remember, you have a little bit of a fall off in volume. You see this big candle down. Likely, if you pull up the VPVR, you can see here, pretty big, we're kind of hitting the crazy level of resistance right now, right? We're getting above this high volume node. If we could stick above this high volume node, get above this value area high, look at the fall off in volume, right? Your next highest volume node is up here, right? And price is attracted to these high volume nodes. So if we leave this area of balance, right, where there's a lot of volume, right? We leave that area of balance, there's not a lot of volume here. So price is naturally going to hunt out the next highest volume node, which may be up towards that 1850 level. So there you go. There's Ethereum. That's what I'm looking at. Those are the exact key levels and kind of what I would be expecting in the medium term. Oh God, I see the golden emojis are in chat. Golden is back. Shout out to you, bro. Golden, you are a full-on conspiracy theory. I have my theories of who you are. And I actually think you might just be a supporter, a really good guy. But me and Tony, I'm like, it's got to be Crypto Billy. It's not Crypto Billy. Tony says it's confirmed, not Crypto Billy. I don't know who it is, but Golden, you're an absolute legend, bro. Thank you so much for all the support. Thank you for the 50 Frankie Candles memberships. And I know the Mafia is thanking you right now. Crimson Caravan Company. Oh, no, hang on. You already had one. Let's see. Twinkle Toes got a membership. Shout out to Shaka Boom Crypto. Let's go. If you guys just got a membership from Golden, I saw you guys spammed his emoji already, but drop that golden emoji if you just got a free membership. Golden, I appreciate all the support, bro. You're an absolute legend, man, for real. Let's go. Merch idea, Mrs. Candles, wax hand candle, all fingers are candles, Walking Dead. Wow, you might be onto something, my friend. We might have to do that. Let's go. Crimson Caravan Company, let's go. He said, you almost said my name. I just did. Let's go. Shout out to you, bro. All right, let's continue on here. And let's go ahead and check on our next altcoin, which is going to be XRP. And then we'll take a look at Cardano. XRP, obviously, guys, let's pull up the XRP chart. Now, as you guys know, we've been looking at some very specific things on XRP. And I hate to say it, guys. We may or may not have called that level of resistance to the dollar. And I don't say that to be like, hey, look at me, I called the perfect level. I say that to hopefully perk up people's ears to be like, wait, he did call that level exactly. How did he do that? Oh, wait, he used the volume profile, and he shows us how to do it every single day. There he is, Crypto Pollo. What is going on, bro? Thank you for gifting those 5 Frankie Candles memberships as I shove the microphone into my mouth. Shout out to Crypto Pollo, or Bitcoin Chicken, as I like to call him. And don't forget about Ham Wizard, or Pig Magician, as I like to call him. Shout out to Crypto Pollo. Thank you for being here, bro. I'm sinking in my chair, guys. I don't know why this happens to me. Hannah King said, shout out to Hannah King. Shout out to Hannah King. She says, I could cry. I'm so happy you're back, Frankie. Hannah, you made me cry with your message that you sent me. So shout out to Hannah King. I did see your message. I will answer all these messages when I have the time. Shout out to Hannah King. I appreciate you so much. And the fact that you are so happy you could cry that I'm back, I could cry because I'm back. You have no idea how happy I am to be back. Shout out to Hannah King. You're a special piece of this community, Hannah. You're a special part of the CandleMafia, and you always will be. And I really do appreciate you so much. Golden said, if you saw my Discord DMs, I am not Crypto Billy. Golden, is your Discord name Golden? Tony D might have opened the message because he has access to my Discord. He might have opened the message so I didn't see it pop up because I looked for your messages. That's what must have happened. He might have read your message from my account and it went into my read messages and I wasn't looking in the read messages. That's definitely what happened. Tony D, let me know if that's what happened. Golden, I'm gonna find your DM. Shout out to you, bro, for real though. Thank you for the support. I really do appreciate you. Bring the goat sound back, Frankie. Tony, goat? What goat sound? Goat sound? Darren does things. Yo, Darren does things. Cluck, cluck. Let's go. Ah! There you go. Shout. I forget who asked for it. Yeah, Tony. Tony, we brought back the goat. Let's go. Ah! Send me a video of a goat. Oh, sorry, Mrs. Okay, Mrs. Candle's embarrassed. Sorry. Mrs. Candle's got embarrassed. Okay, sorry. She's freaked out, guys. Shout out to Cheek said it really is Cheek says, it is really a breath of fresh air having you back with your positivity, Frankie. Shout out to Cheeks. I appreciate you for saying that. I feel the exact same way. Shout out to Cheeks. I love you, bro. Sniffer hands. She'll be fine. Yo, let's go. You're funny, bro. Shout out to Jonah Lang. But let's go ahead and see what we got going on here on XRP. Now, as you guys know, our sentiment, basically all we've been looking at on XRP recently was the last thing that was exciting that happened was the move down to this golden pocket. Why was it exciting? It was exciting. Let me go into bar replay mode so you guys can kind of see what we were looking at here, right? Here we are. We got the move down, right? And we were looking for that move into the golden pocket. Why was this significant? Because once we hit that golden pocket, we started getting the VWAP coming up on the daily time frame, giving us lower lows on our price action, higher lows on our momentum waves. And you'll remember we actually covered this on the live stream. Guys, that's a daily bull div into a key level of support. You even almost tapped the 786, but you got the bull div into a key level of support. You got that pinch point. These lines would eventually intersect, giving you that bull div, making you expect a correction to the upside, right? The fact that you came into that key level is a key factor there, right? You don't just want to blindly long bull divs, right? But the fact that we came out to that key level, we got the bull div, and it was on the daily time frame. We actually specifically talked about how daily bull divs very rarely give you nothing, right? Oftentimes they will give you some kind of a move to the upside. And if you're able to go down to a lower time frame and find an entry signal as you tap these key levels, and you know a daily bull div is likely to form, this could make for a great place to be looking for longs on the shorter time frames, right? 45-minute money flow coming up into the green, right? Your 12-hour green dot is printing with a bull div, right? So you're putting your 12-hour bull div in here as well, right? Slightly lower, but it's still a bull div, right? So once you print that daily bull div, you're looking for a potential bounce, right? And what happened, right? We got that bounce. And where were we looking? We were saying, hey, XRP is kind of boring, right? Because as long as we are stuck within this value area, we are either looking to come down to the value area low or come up to the value area high. And the value area high was our key level of resistance, and that was the level we need to break to get much higher prices for XRP, potentially getting us a move all the way up to 63 cents. And that daily bull div was indeed able to give us that move up. And today, we wound up coming up to a very familiar level, which was the value area high of the range. Let me spawn the level here. There we go. Value area high of the range. What happened? We came up, tapped that value area high, instant rejection, right? So we still, even though XRP pumped here, and I think we even talked about on the last live stream from last week, I believe it was Thursday, saying, hey, if we could get above this POC, flip it to support, that's where we might be able to attack that value area high. And at that point, we may get an opportunity to get above this level and potentially shoot up for the next key level again, coming in at about 63 cents. But what happened? We got that strong rejection. But as we look at Market Cypher B, money flow starting to come back up on the daily. 16-hour money flow crossing into the green. This doesn't look horrible in my opinion. 12-hour money flow looking for a crossover into the green as well. If we come up to the higher time frames, 6-day and weekly, looking for that weekly trigger wave, guys. Look at this weekly trigger wave right here. If we can get that green dot, that could be where you get another push to the upside for XRP. Now, 6-day green dot printing as well, but again, money flow just crossed over into the red onto the 6-day. 5-day looking to cross over into the green. Money flow in the higher time frame starting to get a little wish-washy, to be 100% honest with you guys. But really, green dot on the 6-day and the weekly may be the thing that we need to potentially crack this value area high. But other than that, until we crack that value area high, not expecting anything out of XRP. I'm happy this happened because this is exactly what we were talking about, right? We could come up here and we might just get rejected to continue to bing-bong around in this range, which is miserably boring. And then again, this golden pocket was not just a golden pocket, but we also had this previous value area low from this old area of consolidation that was giving us a little bit of confluence, letting us know that this was somewhat of a key level to look for a bounce off of, especially with that daily bull div. But again, till we crack these levels, still not really impressed with XRP until we could crack this level. This crack of this level is where we start to think, hey, maybe we're going to get a bigger move. Hey, so Gucci said, did Frankie do ADA yet? Well, so Gucci, it's funny that you ask that, bro, because we are about to do Cardano. So that's my thoughts on XRP, guys. Let's go ahead and take a look at ADA or ADA or Cardanzo, as some people like to call it. Let's see. Bada boom, bada bing. Let's see. The goat noise is almost as good as the helicopter. Yo! Bro, hold up. Wolfman ate my coins. Bro. Wolfman ate my crypto. Yo, you remember the helicopter noise? That was like a long time ago, wasn't it? Yeah, I like doing that helicopter noise. Maybe we'll do it at the end of the show here. Shout out to Crypto 101 said, "Hey, I have an announcement. Frankie's a good friend of mine." Ah! Mrs. Candle's about to come back in again. Shout out to Crypto 101. I appreciate you. I consider you a close friend of mine as well. I'm sorry. Okay, it's the last one. She opened the thing and said, "I'm serious." Shout out to Mrs. Candles. Shout out to Hannah King, gifting that Frankie Candles membership. I appreciate you, Hannah. Let's go. Who gets it? Who's gonna get it? Hey, Edgar Ortiz got that Frankie Candles membership. Let's go. Go ahead and give Edgar. Go ahead and give Hannah a big thank you. Let's go. Thank you for the TA, Frankie. Shout out to Eric Bonici. Says, glad you're back. Missed you. Sorry, I got to run, though. Got to get ready for work. CandleMafia for life. Let's go. Shout out to Eric Bonici. I appreciate you, bro. Let's go. Frankie, you back. Let's go. I'm late. Shout out to ZD. No problem, bro. No problem. Okay, let's continue on here. And we got Crimson's girlfriend shouting out Hannah. Let's get it. Let's take a look at Cardano, guys, here, or Cardanzo, as many people call it. And Cardano looking at something very, very similar. Well, hey, guys, I may have missed a couple of live streams, but at least you guys were given the levels that were respected. That I thank God. Thank God. But here we are, right? Looking at Cardano. Let me zoom out a bit here to come up to the let's come to the 4 hour, actually. Let me just spawn these larger levels. And here we are. Yeah, this is kind of just my main analysis for what is this? Cardano. We came down here. Let's go back to the daily. We came down, right? We put in that daily bull div just like we did on XRP. You got your lower lows on price, higher lows on your momentum waves. Got a little bounce into our level of resistance here, which was the value area low POC confluence of this little older range that we had from back here. Got the rejection, came up, put in a higher low, and then went for a second attempt on that same level, and we are now currently getting rejected from that level as well. So let me come down a little bit lower here into the 4 hour. I'm going to pull this fib real quick. Pull it. Let's see. There you go. So you did get that golden pocket 786 retracement. And let me just pull up Lux Algo real quickly. And let's see. Okay, I just wanted to check something. But we got that golden pocket 786 retracement before that next move up into our key level. Really, your key level here for Cardano is really this purple box between, it just remains the same, right? Like, I always want to come up here and show you guys new stuff, but like when the levels are still relevant, they're still relevant, right? Value area low, POC at 25 cents, but about 25 cents even, like between these two levels, right? Come up, couldn't get above it. Came up, couldn't get above it. We got to crack this level. If we get above this level and flip that, more particularly, the point of control, sitting at 2555. If you can get above that level, flip it to support. That's where I'm looking for the move up to your golden pocket value area high at about 26.5 cents. So until we get above here, I'm not looking for a big move. And if we do get above there, not too big of a move is likely to happen before we hit another level of strong resistance. So we get above this level of resistance, you're just going to run into another massive level of resistance. Again, sitting between about 26.2633 and about 27 cents. And then, just looking at Market Cipher B, it looks very similar to everything else. Money flow slightly creeping to the upside. Two-day fresh green dot. Not looking too bad. 3-day green dot confirmed. Let's check the weekly green dot is printing. Yeah, we may get a bounce on a lot of this stuff, to be honest with you guys. As Bitcoin potentially makes its way to pump into some of these higher levels here, right? Potentially that 28K level, potentially that 28.7 level, potentially that value area high getting close to 29.530K. If we are going to get that move up for a macro retracement, a lot of these altcoins are likely to follow suit. And if Cardano is going to follow suit there, that's kind of what I would be looking for. Looking to get up to that 786 at about 27 cents. If you can get above that, you do. I'll just give those levels for now. I don't know if we're going to pump past those levels, but these are kind of the local levels I'm looking at on Cardano. But yeah, weekly green dot, 6-day green dot may get a little turbulence here, but again, we got to pump up. Looking to crack that level here at 0.25555. 0.2555. All right, let's see. Let's see. 500 likes. Awesome. The way to go. Oh, yo, let's go. I have not been pushing the likes, guys. Don't forget to smash that like button. 550 likes on tonight's live stream. I don't know, guys. Like, I feel like after this week, I should give away anything you guys want. I should give you guys, like, I don't know. I'm going to get 550 likes on tonight's live stream, guys. I'm adding Frankie Candles hats. I'm adding premium Discord membership. I don't know. We're going to do the giveaway next week. Obviously, we said that in the beginning. But I will. We get 550 on today's live stream. I will bless you guys on next week's live stream. Next week's giveaway. Can I have the faulty mouse? Yo, shout out to Darren Does Things. Yes. I can sign my my horrible mouse and send it off to somebody. Shout out to Darren Does Things. No, shout out to Hannah King says, Frankie, sorry if the message I sent you was depressing. I was just being truthful. No, Hannah King, the message you sent was nothing short of beautiful. I appreciate you sending me that. I'm glad you sent what you sent. I appreciate that more than you could imagine. You made me cry in a good way. Shout out to you. All right, let's see. I said that mouse out and turned it into a chain. Yo. You heard it here first. I'm getting this mouse. I'm bringing this to a jeweler. I'm getting this mouse turned into a pendant, and I'm going to wear it on a chain. Mark my words. I'm going to do it. It's going to be this exact model mouse. We're doing it. I know a jeweler that can make custom pendants. Let's go. All right, let's continue on here. Taking a look at, that was Cardano. Let's take a look at Link, and then we'll take a look at Gala. Lewis said, can you take a look at Sol? We can go ahead and try to take a look at Sol. I will try my best. And here we go. I don't know what we were talking about specifically here on Link. Potentially looking for, obviously, these two key levels. I don't know what the lines are. But here we are. We know the purple boxes are resistance. I'm probably just going to start fresh here. But same thing. Same thing here. Daily bull div, guys. Daily bull divs, right? These daily bull divs very rarely lie. Very, very rarely, right? And what happened here? Not only did you get the... Guys, you can't make it up. You can't make it up, guys. Look at it. Shout out to Link. Shout out to Link for putting some respect on the volume profile's name. Unbelievable. Let's see. Hang on. Wait. How many likes are we at? 548. Let's go. You guys are savages. Let's get it. All right. But, yeah, guys, what do we have here? Oh, no. What happened? Can you guys hear me? Can you see me? I think I broke everything. Give me 1 sec, guys. Okay, hopefully you guys can see me. My computer's frozen. God, one stream back, guys, and the computers just can't handle us. It's about 700 degrees in the studio right now. So I think the computer might be boiling. Okay. Bear with me, guys. My computer's completely frozen. I don't know if you can see or hear me, but I will try to fix this. Okay, I think we're good. Okay, we're half back. Okay, there we go. We can see again. Okay, let's go. I don't know how. We see you. Okay, there we go. He's gone. Okay, we're back. Let me close some stuff off my computer real quick, guys. Okay, there we go. I closed Exo charts. That should help. Water-cooled PC. Yeah, Jurgen. Yeah, Tony, let's go to Micro Center this weekend. I'm sick of this. This is like the third time this has happened. Tony D is jumping for joy right now. You guys have no idea how excited he is for this. But yeah, Tony, it's official. Let's go to Micro Center maybe tomorrow. All right, guys. So here we are. And why is this so savage? This is savage because not only has Link been in this accumulation range for quite some time, but just a little while ago, we were looking at that daily bullish divergence forming at our value area low, right? You have your lower lows on price action. You have your higher lows on your momentum waves, just like we were looking at on XRP, except in this case, your key level was the value area low, not the golden pocket. But I would even prefer that this bullish divergence happen at the value area low over a golden pocket, to be honest with you. And if you pull your fib for this entire move up, you can see that not only did we get that bull div as we were deviating below the value area low, which is literally where you want to be looking for your... Let's go into bar replay mode real quick, guys. Let's go into bar replay mode, right? Price, let me spawn the levels, right? Price comes down to the value area low, creeps down. You're deviating below your value area low. Now you are thinking, hey, price is undervalued here, right? This is cheap Bitcoin down here, right? If I get some kind of a signal to go long, this may be a good spot to look for a long position, right? Because we're undervalued, and we know that the fair price for Bitcoin is within this range up here. So once you deviate, you're looking for a long to get dragged back into your area of value. So what happens? You come down, and now we can see here, well, hey, VWAP is coming down. Now, this is insight into how I actually do the TA, guys, when I'm trading. I can see here, right? Why am I not getting into a long here? Because I could see this VWAP is coming down, likely going to print a red dot on our momentum wave here. And if that happens, it looks like we could potentially form a bullish divergence, right? And what happens? We get the red dot, and then boom, you get the green dot. You get your higher low on your momentum waves. You have your lower low on price. You're deviated below the value area. And this is a typical range trade. This is your typical volume profile position, right? You're looking, maybe you put your stop loss below your 786. You get into your long. You are eventually looking to target your value area high, but you will be looking to take profit at your POC if you can make it up there. And the daily bull div winds up getting you take a little bit of a ride, but you get above that value area low. Let me extend this. Right? You get above your value area low. You flip it to support right here. Flip it to support right here. Then you are looking for you're looking to get a move into your POC. Once you get a push into your POC, that is often where I will take my first take profit. I may have taken profit earlier on this trade specifically just because that POC is pretty close to your value area high. I like to take profit at the midpoint of the range. Oftentimes, the midpoint of the range is a POC. You had another high volume node right here, which is closer to the midpoint. But that would be TP1, stop loss to break even, guaranteed winning trade at this point. If you get stopped out, you get stopped out for profit, right? And then you're looking for a move up to your value area high, and that trade played out absolutely perfectly. I didn't take this trade, just to be fully transparent. I'm not saying I took this trade, but I'm just saying this is a lot of the times what goes into my trades, guys. This is what I'm looking at. I'm looking at the volume profile. I'm looking for bullish confirmations or bearish confirmations above or below the value area low or the value area high, and then you simply look. Creighton C, if you are still in chat, Creighton, when you hold support above the value area low, where is the next place for price to go? The next likely place for price to go is the POC and then the value area high. So why would you not try to profit off of that assumption or profit off of that indication? Shout out to Golden for gifting another 50 Frankie Candles memberships. There's no way that there's enough people in here without a membership. Shout out to Golden, bro. I appreciate you so much, bro. Let's go. Golden emojis in chat if you just got a free Frankie Candles membership. Let's go. Flat smack. Let's go with the membership. Congrats, bro. Let's go. This is like an Oprah show. Like, you get one. You got, where's Crypto Billy? You get one. You get one. You get one. Shout out to you guys. Unbelievable. Let's go. Golden needs a wall on the new office. Yeah. I'm about to get a golden LED sign and hang it in the back of the studio. Unbelievable, guys. Unbelievable. Golden is the GOAT. How do you enter for a gifted membership? Ben M., you just have to make sure that your YouTube, you just have to make sure that your YouTube, you have to make sure it's like a setting. You have to allow gifting. Otherwise, you can't get it. Creighton C said, hey, Frankie, 563, let's go. I assume Creighton C is talking about those. Yeah, let's go. He's talking about the likes. Thank you guys for the likes. We hit the like goal. I'm going to add, we'll add 3 Frankie Candles hats and a premium Discord membership, a free month to the premium Discord. And we'll give a free month of the premium Discord to 2 people. So there you go. Let's go. Shout out to the Mafia. Let's get it. Golden is showering everybody with memberships. Yo, Tony. Hey, yo, Tony. All right. Let's continue on here. So for Chainlink, guys, Again, beautiful daily bull div at the value area low. Got the bounce, got the push up to the value area high. And we were even saying down here, like, I mean, this range is so respected. I would be willing to blindly just long the bottom of that range, expecting to come up to the high because it's been so well respected. But at some point, guys, we are going to get your handsome face is frozen. Shout out to Dave Digital. Oh God, how is my face frozen? Yo, hold on, hold up. Hey, all right, hang on, guys. Let me fix this. Boom. Let's see if this is gonna work. Boom. It's frozen. Okay. Hold on. Hold up, guys. We're gonna fix this. Hold up. Okay. I think this is gonna work. Guys. Here we go. Did it work? No? It didn't work. Yeah, first stream back, guys, and they're trying to take us. They're trying to take us down, guys. We're trying to come up, and they're trying to drag us down. What is going on? The YouTube overlords are trying to take us down, guys. Hold up. Come on. We're going to fix this. Oh, it's not that bad of a face. I'm not going to lie. It's not that bad. It could be worse. Let's see. Okay. We got this. Come on. Come on. Guys, I got to fix this. Hang on. Bear with me. We're going to figure this out. Can you guys still hear me with no camera? Okay, you can. Okay, here we go. Somebody said Fugazi. Now it's just black. It's our good old friend Gensler. Gensler's trying to hack you. Shout out to Zvad. Okay, here we go. Gensler, get out of here. Get out of here, Gensler. We don't need you. All right, here we go. It's going to work. There we go. Okay. Yo, it's super big. Let's go ahead and shrink that down. Boom. Okay, we are back in action. There we go. All right, let me just add that over here, and then we're going to get straight back to it. Okay. All right, there we go. Boom. Imagine my box was this big. That'd be so obnoxious. Okay. We're back, guys. We're back. Gensler. Eat it, Gensler. Get out of here. Full face screen. Yo, unbelievable. Okay. So, guys, as we got that move from the value area low, we obviously got the move back to the value area high. Not surprising here. As you guys know, these were kind of the two levels we were most recently looking for a rejection at, which is commonly going to be that POC golden pocket or the value area low 786. And I'll be quite honest with you, we are looking to print a red dot on the daily. I wouldn't be surprised. I'm going to get rid of these levels of resistance because we've cracked them. I wouldn't be surprised. Let me go ahead and extend this to the right. I would not be surprised if we get a little bit of a cool off here because you actually are going to print a red dot here on the daily very soon. Money flow is crossing over into the green, which would be a good sign for more upside and potentially what we need to get a move out of that value area. However, red dot could likely cool us off before we get another move to the upside, right? 5-day, green dot confirmed, money flow coming up. Doesn't look too bad. Yeah, money flow coming up on the 6th day as well. Your weekly green dot is confirmed. Oh, man, this is hard. I will say this. It might be time for Link to finally leave its accumulation range here. This is... Yeah, money flow could be pointing that way with your 3-day, your 2-day freshly in the green. These 2-day money flow crossovers are typically pretty bullish. Last time it basically just made us range. Kind of hard to say here, guys. Statistically speaking, we are likely to get rejected just statistically from this value area high, but money flow coming up on some of these higher time frames. Like we haven't had a money flow crossover on the 6-day or the 5-day, a significant crossover on the 6-day or the 5-day in quite some time, right? So last 6-day money flow crossover into the green happened all the way back here. It wasn't even in the red, though. It kind of started off in the green. But yeah, if we get that money flow crossover into the green on the 6-day, we may be able to leave this range, in which case, if we do, let's just go with the fact that maybe we get a move out, right? If we get a move out of this range, got a nice little gap in volume here, nice little gap-a-rooney, and I would really be looking up towards $12. If we get a move above and we hold above this high volume node / value area high, we may be able to get a move up to that $12 to $12.50, even $13 range. If you go ahead and pull your volume profile, go ahead and pull it from the top of the bull run. Let me unextend this real quick. Bada boom. There you go. Yes, 16. I'm actually going to pull this back a little bit. Interesting. Yeah, I'll be honest. Yeah, I would be looking up here towards about $12.25, about $12. I would also keep an eye on this POC and this value area low. So here's what I'd be looking at. Basically exactly what this line is showing. I would be looking, if we can get above this level here at about $9.25, I'd look for a quick move up to about $12. Between $12 and $15. If you could crack this key level, I'm going to label this. I'm going to label this key. Whoops. That was F key. I don't know what that means. Key, right? So if we get above this level, bing, bong, bing, bong, bing, crack this level, flip it to support, I'd be looking upwards towards $12 to $15 for sure. Not for sure. I don't want to make it sound like it's guaranteed. Shout out to Jessica, said, we appreciate you and thank you so much for all you do. Jessica, thank you so much for that super chat. That's not a small super chat. I appreciate you, Jessica. And I miss you. Hopefully, I get to see you again at a meetup or maybe at Bitcoin Miami 2024. But hopefully before then, Jessica. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate you, and I appreciate you thanking me for all I do. Thank you for all you do. Shout out to Jessica. And shout out to Dave Digital, said, Creighton, please explain to Frank how we feel. Make him understand. Shout out to Dave Digital. Let's go. Let's go. Mark Dutch said, woke up for my usual midnight toilet routine. And guess what I noticed? Frankie's back. LFG. Let's go, bro. Shout out to Mark Dutch. Thank you for being here, bro. Let's go. Chemistry Bro says, can't wait for Link to break out of that range. Could get explosive after such long wind-up accumulation. Chemistry Bro, yeah, dude. Like, I mean, this range has just been bing, bong, bing, bong, bing, bong, bing, bong, bing, bong. Unbelievable. Shout out to Chemistry Bro. Thank you for being here. Thank you for everything you do, bro. I appreciate you. Rob the Crypto says, F key. It sounded more like flat D. Like, sounded more like a flat D. Shout out to Rob the Crypto Snob. Let's get it. Let's see. Okay, let's continue on. All right, what do we got next? Gala. Let's check Gala. We have not looked at Gala in some time. Let me take a sip of this Aztecian Cactus Moss Water. Gala having a rough time trying to catch Gala just cannot catch a break here. Let's see. Oh, daily. All right, a little pop. We got a little pop here on Gala. Daily green dot confirmed. Let me take a look here. Yeah, I mean, this thing has been in the red on so many time frames for so long. Where's that weekly green dot? We got the weekly green dot. Okay, I would look for a move up on Gala of some kind of a move up on I'd be looking for some kind of a move up on Gala here, guys. You got the green dot on the weekly. I mean, it's very hard to say. I mean, it's like you don't even have significant bullish divergences or anything like that. Like, do you have the weekly bull div? No bull divs on the weekly. Oh, my God. Okay, so you got the divs on the daily. Okay. So here's what I'd look for on Gala. Let's pull a range. I want to take this range here. I want to pull this fib. And I want to pull the VPVR. Let's pull that VPVR. Or VR, VP. There we go. Bada boom. Okay, yeah, this makes sense, right? This is, you have quite a bunch of resistance levels in here. However, what I would look for here is, yeah, really your next high volume node is going to be right up here at about 0.02374 cents, right? Up here in this area of consolidation. You have a golden pocket in perfect confluence with your POC down here. So this is going to be a key level, but you also have some other significant levels here. Let me mark out these levels of support and resistance. So I would be looking, basically, this is going to be kind of a, yeah, this is going to be a pretty big zone of resistance. Change it purple for shorts, or I'm not necessarily shorting this level. I'm just putting it as resistance. And then this is going to be kind of the next, yeah, like this is going to be a big level, and then probably this as well. These are just some of the key levels of resistance I would be looking at for Gala on the way up if we get the continued move, right? Pull from the high to the low. Yeah, plenty of confluence here. So, yeah, really what I would look for is your next key level. I mean, just zooming in here, like just looking at the daily, your next key level is really up here towards 0.01608 cents. Let's go ahead and put a level right on that high volume node. So if we get a move, if we hold this level here as support, I'm just going to mark these levels out with horizontal lines just because the zeros get very confusing to listen to. This is, yeah, I would look, if you break this level, probably going to get a quick move up to here. But really what you're looking for, like the key level is right here. This is that level at 0.01605. If you can get a move above this level, hold it as support. That's where I'd look for a bing bong up to about 0.01879 cents. That's probably going to be a pretty quick move. You could see you had your quick move down. Likely if you crack this level here, it's going to be another quick move up. Quick move downs typically mean quick moves up. And then this key level of resistance is really coming in right here. Next key level between about 0.01878 and 0.02069. I know those levels are confusing, but you can screenshot my chart if you guys want to take those levels. Hey, shout out to Golden. Gifting another Frankie Candles, 20 Frankie Candles memberships. Shout out to Golden, bro. You're the absolute GOAT. I appreciate you so much, bro. Let's go. Tom Banghard. Tom Banghard got a membership. Let's go. Shout out to you. Sublime Mad Dog. Let's go. Crypto Bear Baker. Ben M. Ben M said, how do I get a membership? Ben M. There you go, bro. You got the membership. You hang out in here for more than 15 minutes. You get a free membership, apparently. All thanks to Golden. Has nothing to do with me. This is a gift from Golden, so show him love in the chat. This did not come from me. Shout out to Golden. Creighton C says, hey, yo, Frankie, my paisan. Me, Dave, at the Mafia, think you the gabagool, capiche? Forget about it. You sauce? You sauce? Forget about it. You, Tony and Mrs. Candles? Forget about it. I speak fluent Italian. I like that last forget about it. Just got, like, unintelligible. It's like, forget about it. Forget about it. And then it just, like, slowly melts away the more Italian it gets. Eventually, you're just going, blah! Yo, shout out to Creighton C. I'm on one, guys. I've never been happier to live stream. I'm on one. Please forgive me. Let's see. Too funny. Everybody's showing the love to Golden. The crystal balls are in chat. Let's get it. Oh, God. All right. So that's what I would be looking at on Gala, guys. If we can keep pushing up, really the key level to crack is right here. 0.01608. Once you get above that, I'm looking for a move close to 2 cents up into this purple box, which gets you in that 2 cent level. And remember, if you're looking at, this is the daily. If you're looking at a lower time frame, look at this range. You could pull a volume profile locally on that little range and then zoom in. Take these levels, right? Because when price When price gets to this level, you now know that you have a POC value area low back here, right? So you can then use that to your advantage because you know if you flip that level to support, put a horizontal line on here, right? Put a horizontal line. Market previous value area low. So when you approach the level, you know what it is. And then if price gets here, you could say to yourself, hey, I know this is a previous value area low. If we could hold this as support, I could potentially look for a quick shot up to the value area high. And that's how you can start to find your trade setups. Shh, don't tell anybody I told you. Anyway, there you go, guys. There's Gala. Real quick, I'm going to do an honorable mention here before we sign off. And it's going to be Solana because it was the only alt. It was the first alt that I saw somebody ask for. I see people asking for Matic right now. Maybe we'll take a look at Matic on Monday's live stream. I'll try, or I don't know, maybe hang out for the fake out. You never know what's going to happen. But shout out to V-Slim. What is going on, bro? Thank you for sending me the message you sent me. I saw it, bro. It means a lot. I appreciate you so much. Just wanted to let you know that. I was waiting to see your name. But, guys, here we are on Solana. And let's see. Where did our, let's pull up the 4 hour. Zoom out a bit. And get rid of that volume profile. I wish I knew where this. Hang on. Let me see something here real quick, guys. Bear with me. Yeah, there you go. Okay. So pull this. So this is what I look for, guys. Hang on. What is this fib? Is this the full move here? Yeah. Okay, so we are hitting a golden pocket. I would look potentially, yeah, red dot on the 4 hour. Kind of hard to say here, guys. We're testing the value area low, golden pocket. This could get dicey, right? This is potentially where we could get a rejection. Let me do some more. Yeah, 6 hour looking for the red dot, 8 hour looking for the red dot. Yeah, looks like we're probably going to cool off here just a little bit. But here's the thing. If we're able to hold this level as support, if we're able to hold this level here, $20 essentially, almost like $20.10, that is your value area low. Yo, the helicopter's in chat. Yo, you guys are funny. You guys are funny with the helicopters. I'll hit you with a helicopter sound effect in a second. But you can see we are starting to see something happen here that has me a little bit concerned. It's a few things. Locally, you have higher highs forming on your price action. You also have multiple lower highs on your momentum waves. Generally, momentum's coming out. Generally, price is coming higher. Generally, money flow is coming out, right? This is showing that momentum and money flow is leaving the asset, right? But price is coming up. It's a little weird, right? You may get a correction to the downside due to that. But on top of that, if this money flow continues to flow to the downside, you can see our VWAP on the 8 hour is also coming down looking for a red dot. If we get that money flow crossover into the red on the 30-minute with this 8 hour red dot, may be able to get a bigger move down, right? Now, here's kind of what I would do. We have the golden pocket here. I'm going to hide it for a second. If we're able to hold this level as support, very clear, this is a previous value area low. If we hold this level, likely we will come up not only to the POC, but the next highest volume node, which is, again, sitting at the POC. Golden's on fire today. Shout out to Golden with the 10 Frankie Candles gifted memberships. Unbelievable, bro. Unbelievable. You're an absolute savage, bro. I appreciate you, man. You're savage. Let's get it. You're a gift. Let's go. Yeah, Golden is 100% a gift. Let's go. Yo, Mr. Jason, come on. Jeez. Yeah, this guy, yo, Golden, the way people are reacting to you. YouTube, stop me. That's all I got. Golden, you're a savage, bro. That is plenty. You have gifted enough to this channel for eternity, bro. Shout out to you. Thank you so much, bro. I really do appreciate you. You're unbelievable. Yes, Cow's World. Yo, shout out to Cow's World, bro. I saw your video too, bro. Or I think it was a voice message, actually. Shout out to you, bro. I really appreciate you. It meant a lot what you said, man. Because of you, Golden Frankie will stay a bit longer. Shout out to Primetime. Yeah, Darren's right. Shout out to Golden. Yeah, Darren, I think that's a good idea. Welcome back. We missed you. Shout out to Golden. Golden, I'm going to hit you up on Discord. Me or Tony are going to hit you up on Discord. I want to do something for you, bro. Thank you so much for all the support, bro. I really appreciate you. Let's go. We're going to give back to you a bit. Let's get it. Golden is your sugar daddy. Yo. Dave, it's the first stream back. We can't call the cops on you yet. Yo, shout out to Dave. Let's see. Okay. Yo, hang on, guys. I gotta bear with me real quick. Bear with me. Let's see. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and continue on. That's what I'd be looking at here on Solana, right? Hold this level of support. You know it's a previous value area low, right? I'll label it. Come on. There we go. Come on. Let me label it. There we go. Previous value area low, right? So now that we're sitting here, we know if we hold this level of support, next likely place to go is that POC at about 2068. If we get above there, might shoot up to the value area high, getting closer to 2143. Let's see. Okay. I think that is all the time we got for tonight's live stream, guys. Just trying to see if there's anything else I want to take a look at here on Solana. Yeah, weekly green dot. There's a weekly green dot on a lot of this stuff, guys. Likely that's going to give us some kind of a continued move to the upside. So for Solana, looking to flip this level to support at $20.12. If we hold it, looking up to 2068. If we flip that, looking up to about 21, almost 2150. Let's see. Yo, Frankie thought we were going to have to call you Frankie Noodles. Yo, shout out to Crypto Portuguese. Yeah, I mean, you call me whatever you want. Frankie Fibonacci, we got Frankie Fibonacci, we got Frankie Bitcoins, we got Frankie Two Shoes, Frankie Bag of Donuts. Yeah, Frankie Two Shoes. Did I say that already? Frankie Fingers. You know, you call me Frankie. Frankie, insert second word, and it sounds like a great nickname. Oh no, David Brumbelow says 911. I don't know. Hopefully he's okay. Somebody check on David Brumbelow. Shout out to Yasha Taz. Says, no giveaway this week from last week. Yasha, there is giveaways. Shout out to Panda Storm. What is going on, Panda Storm? There are giveaways from last week, but we're going to lump them together, not forget about them. We're going to lump them together with the spins from tonight, and we're going to give everything away next week, just because this week was absolutely all out of whack. If anybody doesn't know what we're talking about, just go check my Twitter. But yeah, guys, with all that being said, I think that's all the time we got for tonight's live stream. Stick around for the Frankie fake out. We may be taking a look at another altcoin. I don't know. Or maybe I'll just come on and make a goat sound. I don't know. Shout out to Cheeks. Says, when Frankie Essentials. Cheeks. Obviously, I was talking to Sean from Lux Algo last night. He texted me. So, yeah, we are that is still in the works. Obviously, this week was a little bit of a hiccup. But let's go ahead and pull up that wheel of pain and pleasure. And, oh, my God, guys, let's spin this wheel of pain and pleasure. It's been too long. Oh, my God. Okay, here we go. What is today's episode brought to you by? Today's episode is really brought to you by Market Cipher. If you guys want to sign up for Market Cipher, if you don't know what that is, this the main oscillator that I use right down here, and also Lux Algo, which we took a look at briefly earlier today as well. But if you guys want to sign up for Lux Algo or Market Cipher, go ahead and check the discounts in the description down below. You can save, I think, 20 to 30% on Market Cipher, as well as 20 to 30% on Lux Algo. They are both my favorite indicators. I'd be absolutely lost without them. So if you're looking to get them anyway, and you want to help out the channel, you can go ahead and check those links in the description down below. Oh, are you kidding me with this frozen camera stuff? All right, bear with me, guys. Unbelievable with this frozen camera stuff. I'm just going to keep spinning the wheel. I will fix this in a second. Thanks, Frank. I'll be there. No problem, Yashitas. I'm rooting for you to win. We're also just randomly adding 2 months of free premium Discord. 2 people are going to get a free month of the premium Discord, and we're adding 3 Frankie Candles hats just because I missed you guys, and it's been too long, and I love you guys, so I just want to give you some free stuff. It's pretty funny. Me and Tony found out that we basically break even on the merch because we give so much of it away, which is honestly the way I like it, to be honest. We're not a merch company, right? Like, the merch is for, it supports the channel for sure. But, the merch is like, we like doing that stuff. Like, I like these hats. We like coming up with new color schemes. We like thinking of new T-shirt ideas. We give so much of it away. We basically break even almost. So, but hey, it's okay. Let's see. I'm not scared of your wheel. Shout out to Dave Digital. Sauce-scented candles. Oh God, just like, yeah, I can make your living room smell like my grandmother's kitchen, which is very good. Shout out to Paper Beats Rock. I like that idea. All right, let's see. I don't even know how many spins. We got 550 likes, guys. We're just gonna spin the heck out of this thing. We hit the like goal. Let's go. I want a helmet, like a Frankie Candles helmet. Yo, let's go. I'm down for that. I had a membership at the beginning of the stream, but it expired midstream. Wait, what? Shout out to Yashitas. That's weird. I don't think, I think it lasts for a month. It's supposed to last for a month. Nona Cooking. That's right, Mark Dutch. That's right. Hey, Frankie's back. Shout out to S.A. Razor. What is going on, man? Same here, Yasha. Wait, FOMO. Wait, what? How does that happen? Yo, Crypto Portuguese. Cover your kit. Bro, that's funny. That's funny. You guys are funny. Grandma's kitchen smelled like sauce or little violet candies. Oh, God, yeah. Grandma candy is a thing. Grandmas all eat the same candy. Oh, FOMO Sapien. Yeah, you must have gotten them the same day last month. Maybe. Scratch and sniff Frankie Candles helmet. Yo, what the? Is the helmet just like my hair? Oh, you guys can't see me. My hair is basically a helmet, guys. I use cement in my hair, so it's actually pretty funny. Like, the gel that I use is quite overpowered. Like, it doesn't need to be that strong. But hey, it works for any stray bullets or something. I'm protected at least. Let's see. What's up, Slick? Looking good, brother. Glad to see your mug again. Slinging the sauce. Shout out to Chasing Candles. What is going on, bro? Thank you for being here, bro. I am happy to be back. You have no idea. Is this stream AI generated or is Frankie actually back for real? Shout out to Thomas Bryan. I'm back. It's real life Frank. You can't really see me, but I'm smacking my real face. Let's see. Wolfman Hate My Coin said, yeah, but helicopter. Okay. All right, you guys. Hang on, guys. Do you guys hear that? I think there's a helicopter. Is that the helicopter noise you wanted to hear? Wolfman, is that it? Did you hear it? Did you hear the helicopter? Let's go. Yo, Learning said mind blown. If that's for the helicopter sound effect, I'll die. Yo, Golden with the 1 Frankie Candles membership. Golden, let's go. You're the best, bro. Frankie, you need a horse saddle. Shout out to CJ Baker. Yo, no max YouTube. Now max YouTube limit. Yo, Golden. Golden's like pissing off YouTube because he gifts the Mafia too much. I love it. Let's go. Shout out to Golden, bro. Seriously, can't thank you enough. Okay, gotcha, Yasha. Yeah, that's funny. You and FOMO Sapien lost it at the exact same time. Yeah, Wolfman my crypto. Take me to the chopper. Let's go. All right, guys. Hang on one sec. Let me go ahead and let me go ahead and fix this. Let me go ahead and fix this camera real quick. Oh, that's a less flattering picture. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Let's see here. Let's see if I can get this thing back going. That's a helicopter. Yeah, let's go. All right, let's see here. Let me see if I can get this camera back. I don't know why Gary Gensler is trying to attack us so bad right now. He's probably pissed. He's like, oh, thank God that Frankie Candles guy is gone. Oh, no, he's back. Shut him down. There we go. Let's get it. Oh, yeah, look at the hair. There we go. All right, there we go. Bada boom, bada bing. We're back. We're back in action. We're back in the action, baby. Let's get it. Stream, bada boom. Let's get it back on the screen here. Boom, boom, boom. Resize. Sorry for the technical difficulties here today, guys. Computer got a little bit of a break, and now it's not used to the abuse here. But guys, with all that being said, I think that's all the time. Hang on, hold up. How many spins did we do? 10 spins. Let's do 15 at least, guys. We got to do a big giveaway next week. Shout out to Mrs. Crimson Caravan. Let's go. Frankie's on my screen. What is going on, Mrs. Crimson Caravan? I'm here. Thank God. We're back. We're back in the action. We're back in the candles. We're back in the Bitcoin. Let's go. Mark Dutch with the 5 Frankie Candles memberships. Let's go. Shout out to you. I appreciate you so much, Mark. Thank you so much. J3F says to 1 million followers by next bull market easily. J3F. We're going for it. We're going for it. Get your spacesuit on, guys. We're going to the moon. We're bringing the CandleMafia with us, and we're going to hit 1 million subs. Last frozen pay shot was better. Shout out to Yasha. Let's go. Mrs. Candle's hands in the chat. Givers gain. Shout out to V-Slim. Let's go. Glad to hear the news, my man. Shout out to Golden Child. Not to be confused with Golden, but Golden Child. Shout out to you, bro. I appreciate that a lot, man. I really do. If not, I'll subscribe 1 million times. Crypto Nate B, I'm down. I'll do it with you. I could help us out too. We'll just we'll make it a vlog. We'll go to Best Buy. We'll buy like a bazillion of the cheapest devices, and then we'll just subscribe to the channel on every single device. All right, Crespo Crypto, the giveaways we're going to do next week. We're gonna add these. There we go. We got one more. Here we go. Today's episode brought to you by Cars for Kids. That's not Cars for Kids. What is this? I don't know what that is. All right, but anyway, shout out to Cars for Kids, I guess. Franklin Candelabra Company for all time. Yo, shout out to Wick. Franklin Candelabra's fire. Let's see. All right. Okay, there we go. How many giveaways did we get here? All right, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13 out of 15. That is one heck of a hit rate on those giveaways. Absolutely insane. How are you not entertained by Frankie Candles for 2 hours? Bing bong. Shout out to Chad Oliver. Are you not edutained? Let's go. That's for the OGs. Shout out to Frankie. Shouting out to Mafia. Shout out to DSV. It seems that the only people that hate on Frankie Candles. Did my camera just freeze again? I'm going to break something right now, guys. This is unbelievable. But don't go. But yeah, the only few haters that we have here on the channel seem to hate the shout outs for some reason. Cody, where are you? I miss Cody more than Frankie. Yo, shout out to Not Human Websites. Unbelievable. You guys are too funny. But guys, let me see here. I would like to talk to you guys face to face for this outro. But unfortunately, the camera just keeps on freezing. There we go. Well, I guess I'll keep it on the chart real quick while I try to get this hooked back up. But guys, how can you hate that guy? Shout out to Crypto Portuguese. I don't know. I think most people who hate are just sad themselves. I used to be like that. Let's see. Hey, man. How's that elbow feeling? I still remember when you fell in the old studio. Jonathan Schaefer, dude. Oh, my God. Remember that? That was bad. I wish you guys could have seen what happened that day. It's good. It actually hurt for a long, long time. I think I might have gotten a bone bruise. I'm not even joking when that happened. But it's better. It's all better now. Thank God. Let's go. Whoever hates on Frankie Candles is definitely the king of haters. Yeah. Shout out to Crypto Portuguese. Yeah. I don't know. People are weird. Some people are weird. I will say it is so far and few between. Which I'm super blessed for that. But Crespo Crypto said, when's the Mafia meetup? We're going to work on a Mafia meetup for sure at some point. I just got to figure out where most people are located. And then once we do that, I'll be able to, let me go ahead and try to get this camera back up. We are going to try to get a meetup going. Try to figure out where the most people are located so we get the best turnout. And then I'm just going to do the sign off like this, guys. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, we're going to try to figure out like where a good central location is. I will travel to wherever the most Mafia members are. And then we'll try to get a big group together and we'll do some kind of a meetup. That's going to be fun. It's going to be hard getting me out of whatever building we're hanging out in because I'm just going to want to chill and hang out with everybody until the next day. But, guys, with all that being said, I think that's all the time we got for tonight's live stream. Thank you all for tuning in, and thank you for sticking around to the end of the stream, guys. Like I said, this is like the last time I'm going to talk about this. I'm not even going to talk about it right now, but I'm just saying, obviously, this whole week has been absolutely miserable for me. And I seriously could not have gotten through it without you guys. All the messages you guys sent me, the videos you guys sent me, literally made all of the difference. And we pushed through. And this is an amazing outcome. And I really appreciate everybody for showing all the support. It really means a lot. Remember, these kind comments, these, all this stuff. Through all this like crazy stuff, I noticed that it's probably really hard for some people on the internet to realize that there's real people connected to these shows. Like, a lot of people think of you as a character. Like, oh, that's a YouTuber. And, especially with the hate, it's like people forget that there's human beings on the other end of this. And, things affect our lives personally. And you guys sending me these kind messages literally pushed me through this. It got dark. It got real dark for a minute there. And all it took was for me to sit at my phone, scroll through these amazing messages you guys sent me, these supportive, kind words, and I just bawled at my phone and realized, like, oh, this ain't over. This ain't over, baby. We got an army behind us, and you can't give up when you have this much support. It's impossible. And even when the going gets tough and it feels really hard and you want to give up, I tell you guys this all the time. Right when you're about to feel like you're hitting rock bottom and you feel like you want to give up, usually right on the other end of that is what you're looking for. And I went through one of those times right now. I didn't think it was one of those times that was going to happen in my life again that quickly, but it happened. And we pushed through, and here we are, back live with the CandleMafia, and I could not be happier. It's the best day of my life. I'm going to actually sleep well for the first time in like 3.5 weeks tonight. So thank you all for all the support. You guys are the absolute best. And I really can't stress enough. I don't know if I would have made it through this without you guys. So thank you so much. I appreciate every single one of you guys from the bottom of my heart. I am seriously not saying that. I truly mean that from the dark depths of my soul. You guys make my life a happy place. You guys make me excited to wake up every morning and come provide this information for you and have fun every single weekday right here at 5:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Shout out to Dave Digital, said, when you find yourself in the dark, just light a candle. And with all that being said, guys, that's all the time I got for today's live stream. I see the candles in chat. I got to go before you make me choke up. With all that being said, I'll see you guys Monday, same place, same time, 5:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's all I got. Frankie Candles out. Bing bang.
Here we go, at the top of the class on a roll, and it's time to run it up, yeah, you know. Maxed out, put the pedal to the floor, ayy, on the roll, here we go. Yeah, we winning by a landslide. Never see me coming, I'm a landmine. Yeah, I ain't taking orders in command, like, yeah, you about to see me on demand, like, you know, on demand. If you ain't know, you about to understand, yeah. I got the team by my side, right hand, yeah. Take it to a string, you ain't seen it like that, yeah. And it's the dream, and we coming for the bag, yeah. And we ain't ever going back now. Future expedited, now we on the fast track now. They won't lend a hand, now they see us on the map now. It's time to act out. Here we go, at the top of the class on a roll, and it's time to run it up, yeah, you know. Maxed out, put the pedal to the floor, ayy, on the roll, here we go, yeah. At the top of the class on a roll, ayy, and it's time to run it up, yeah, you know, yeah. Maxed out, put the pedal to the floor, yeah, on the roll, here we go, here we go. Here we go, at the top of the class on a roll, and it's time to run it up, yeah you know. Maxed out, put the pedal to the floor, hey, on a roll, here we go, yeah. At the top of the class on a roll, hey, and it's time to run it up, yeah you know, yeah. Maxed out, put the pedal to the floor, yeah, on a roll, here we go, here we go. Here we go. On a roll, here we go, here we go.
Guys, that's a lot of candles. That's a lot of candles. Shout out to Javi the Barber. He says, bing bong. Shout out to you, bro. Here we are, guys. Real quick, I couldn't leave you guys without a little bit of Matic TA here. You never know what you're going to get on these Frankie fake outs. Sometimes you get Mrs. Candle's hand. Sometimes you get some TA on Matic. And here we are, guys. I'm going to do this quick. I'm going to do it short, quick, and dirty. But here we are. And we have this previous value area that we were trading in. And this is, I'm going to take a couple of levels here. Level number one is going to be the value area low sitting at about 72 cents, right? Almost 73 cents. This is going to be a key level to watch. Let me get rid of these levels or these lines. Now we do have a weekly bullish divergence confirmed here on Matic with your lower lows on price action as you deviate below your value area, right? I will highlight that value area in white. Bada boom, bada bing. There we go, right? That's your value area. And I would take that value area low. Let me go ahead and label that. Bada boom. Previous value area low. We'll take this POC. We'll take this value area high. Previous value area high. There you go, right? So what I'd be looking for here is weekly bullish divergence could be marking a significant bottom here. I will say this. Your money flow on the higher daily time frames doesn't really look that great, right? The money flow is not coming up here. I would really like to see that, but your daily money flow is starting to round off with your confirmed bullish divergences. So with that being said, it's probably going to be a bit of time before you actually get a move back up to this value area. But this is going to be a key level when you do get up there at about 72.5 cents. However, locally, what I would be doing is looking at this kind of range right here. And these are kind of the local levels I would look at. Now, again, on the macro, weekly bull div does potentially have the power to bring you up to that 72.5 cent level. However, again, money flow is not in perfect cooperation with that. Shout out to Dave Digital, said, I can't believe I built this family candles. Shout out to Dave Digital. That is kind of the truth. I can't argue with that. But definitely has the power to bring you up here in the macro, but that's likely not going to happen overnight. So locally, what I'd be looking for on Matic here is going to be, if the mouse stops freaking out, there's really no clear signals here. If you could hold above this 51 cent level, guys, I would look for a move up to that POC and value area high. Value area high at 0.5678 cents. 5678, interesting. POC sitting at about 0.5410. And then your value area low sitting here at 5171, right? 0.5171. If you hold this level, I would look for a potential quick move into your POC. And I would basically just be treating this as a typical value area, right? I would just be looking, as long as you hold this low, I would be looking to hold it, get a move to the POC, get above it, and get a move to the value area high locally. But in the macro, zoomed out, that weekly bull div could have the possible potential to bring you up to that macro value area low sitting at 0.7179 cents. And with all that being said, shout out to Golden, said, Can I give you 0.05 Bitcoins for your thoughts about what happens when an ETF gets approved and Gary gets fired? Shout out to Golden. Well, I'll tell you this. Please, for the love of God, do not give me any of your Bitcoin. You've given enough to this channel, Golden. But I will say this. I do think that when a Bitcoin ETF gets approved, a spot ETF, I do think it will be positive for the Bitcoin price action. I just don't know. I just don't know if it's going to be instant moon time, right? But I do think just overall it will obviously be a very, very good thing for Bitcoin. But to be honest, like if you look at something like the gold spot ETF, The price of gold after that, once the institutional money came in, that chart is absolutely insane. Google the gold spot ETF chart, and you'll see it, right? Like the lines are flat, and then the ETF was approved, and it's just an absolute moonshot. I don't know if that's like an instantaneous thing, to be 100% frank with you. Get it? I'm not an ETF expert, right? But, you know, the fact that it's a spot ETF would require these entities to actually hold the Bitcoin, right? So that would be good for the price of Bitcoin. But remember, you always got to worry about the powers that be, right? If they can suppress the price somehow, they probably will. So, you know, they're likely going to be doing over-the-counter deals. But that's another conversation for another day. But I think it would generally be, obviously, like, if we get a spot ETF, I don't know if it'll instantly moon us, but it could significantly increase the explosivity of this bull run and what I've been calling the potential regulatory bull run, or the bull runs of all mother bull runs, could be due to this spot ETF being approved and all that institutional money being able to actually enter the asset class. And with all that being said, guys, that might be one of the longer Frankie Fakeouts we've ever had. But with all that being said, that's all the time I got. Thank you all so much for watching today. Thank you for having my back and standing up with us and supporting me through this hard time. And I'm just so happy to get back to normal. Monday, we're back to our normal content schedule every single weekday right here at 5:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's all I got. Frankie Candles out. Bing, bong. Hasta pasta, Mafia.
Look, some people love me, and they don't even know I have a hard time loving myself. Some people judge me, and they don't even know I have a hard time judging myself. Life gets ugly, but I grab a paintbrush and paint a pretty smile on myself. Mouth stay shut even when I need help. In too deep in the water, Mike Phelps. Swimming lessons, I still got many unanswered questions. Sick of the anger, sick of depression. Wanna be grateful, count your blessings. Just give me my salad, you keep the dressing. Cause I'm cream of the crop. He paid the price, I'm worth a lot. He told me go, why would I stop? Rest on my thoughts, jump off the tire rope. D'Lo Brown with the frog splash. Leaps of faith, what I call that. If you hit my line for the old me, when I hang up on you, don't call back. I ain't gonna block my blessings, I'd rather block your number. Life taught me so many lessons, Been down bad, never under. That's breath in my lungs. Some people die young, where I come from. Woke up and gave thanks to Father and Son. Filled with the Spirit, I shine like the sun. Ghost in me, but I ain't haunted. Bad vibes, keep them, don't want it. Pride hard to swallow, doggone it. And you were really never my opponent. I'm fighting evil, man, they hearts black. They wanted my life, told them back. Got an itch for sin, can't scratch that. Keep the truth loaded in the black gap. Just know if I said it, I'm in it, and they gon' take it back. Learn the game brighter than my granddaddy's Cadillac. Young man, old song, imagine that. Ain't in my control, gotta pray, let them handle that. God hit my line, get me to play. Roger that, gang torn, alright, you hate like a running back. If you ain't catch everything I said, better run it back. Eating up this beat, break bread, where your sandwich at, y'all? Thought I was done? No, this beat ain't like Kobe, I'm 2-4. My God, sick old mode, he too cold. I'm skating on beats, froze on with the flow.
Y'all special, guys. Y'all special. I'll see you guys next week. I love you. Hasta pasta. Bing bong. Double Frankie fake out. Let's go.
Here we go, at the top of the class on a roll. And it's time to run it up, yeah, you know. Maxed out, put the pedal to the floor. Ayy, on the road, here we go. Yeah, we winning by a landslide. Never see me coming, I'm a landmine. Yeah, I ain't taking orders in command like. Yeah, you about to see me on demand like. You know on demand. If you ain't know, you about to understand. Yeah, I got the team by my side, right hand. Yeah, take it to a string, you ain't seen it like that. Yeah, and it's the dream, and we coming for the bag. Yeah, and we ain't never going back now. Future expedited, now we on the fast track now. They won't lend a hand, now they see us on the map now. It's time to act out. Here we go, at the top of the class on a roll. And it's time to run it up, yeah, you know. Maxed out, put the pedal to the floor. Ayy, on the road, here we go. Yeah, at the maxed out, put the pedal to the floor. Yeah, on a roll, here we go, here we go. Here we go, at the top of the class on a roll. And it's time to run it up, yeah, you know. Maxed out, put the pedal to the floor. Hey, on a roll, here we go, yeah. At the top of the class on a roll. Hey, and it's time to run it up, yeah, you know. Yeah, maxed out, put the